I'd like to take a moment to thank my channel members for your continued support. Thank you. And consider joining today for added perks and exclusive content. Hello cool. And welcome. I'm Bert the Stomrtrooper, and today I am joined by some of my con bros. We don't know who else is going to join. Maybe some more will drop in, maybe not. We don't know. But right now, here in the chat with me, I've got my good friend and buddy Patriot Prime.
Hoorah!
And we've also got Deluxe Prime. Sorry,
hey there, everybody. Hey there, everybody.
I got Prime in the head, and he was in the Army too.
He was in the Army. We got the veteran squad here right now.
I keep saying that. I was in there for 8 years, yes.
And today we're going to be doing something completely new for me. I'm trying something out completely new. We're going to be doing an unboxing and first impressions review live for the very first time. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Jurassic Park crossover. Tyrannocon Rex and Autobot JP93, and I am sure I'm going to love this toy. Now, I've already watched the Deluxe Baldwin's review and Engineer Hoist. Engineer Hoist is also in the chat.
Yeah.
Buddy, if you want to jump in, feel free. I've seen your reviews of these guys. So far, I like what I see. I'm really looking forward to this guy. I know that I like the Megatron mold.
And a fun game you can play while watching Engineer Hoist review is take a shot every time he changes the name of Autobot JP93.
Yeah, I think it says J93 or something.
J93, J93, JP3.
Yeah, JP3. Oh, yeah. And I called it a male. I called it a male the whole time. I know it's a female. I know that the vehicles in Jurassic Park, this particular vehicle, this was a Ford Explorer. And we'll get a little bit into more of that here when we look at the packaging. But I think a cool name for him, I mean, I get JP93, right? Because Jurassic Park, and it came out in 1993. But a cool name for him would have been J33P.
Jeep.
That would have been Jeep. Yeah.
Oh.
Autobot J33P or Autobot Jeep. I think that would have been a cool name for him. I know he's an expert. But, you know, funny story about that, personal story about that. Up until recently, I was absolutely convinced that this was a Jeep Cherokee, and I would have knife fought anybody who said otherwise. And my buddy Chris from New York, we were watching the movie together, and he had that scene when Alan gets Timmy out of the Explorer in the tree, and then the Explorer falls out of the tree and falls over them again. He's like, Dr. Grant, we're back in the car. He paused that scene right there when the car falls over them, so he could show me the Explorer and the Ford logo on the car. Blew my mind. 30 years, I thought that was a Ford. So here we have Tyrannocon Rex and Autobot JP3 in the packaging. Absolutely love the presentation on this package. They're both
wonderful
alt modes. We got a Tyrannocon there in her T-Rex mode, and JP93 in his Ford Explorer. And really cool thing, and I've got some light glare, but I'll do my best to show it off here, is how they included a second cardboard Explorer that Tyrannocon is stepping on. That's really cool. This makes for a really, really cool display. Now, Deluxe, you were talking about you were thinking about displaying these in package.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we'll look at these in a second better, but is it possible to open these up and salvage that? Because you can see the background there. You can see that electrified fence and that scene where she escapes the paddock. Is it possible to salvage that background and that cardboard car?
Oh yeah, because all you're going to do is going to cut the little the wire things, whatever, the plastic things, and that plastic is holding her up is still there.
Nice.
So it's forming around really good.
Basically,
the same thing.
You're just going to have. Well, the thing is, it's not going to have the stability like it is right now. You're just going to have to, if you want to keep it like that, just pose her like that, and just you're not going to be able to move it around because she's going to fall around. But that whole back scene right there, you don't mess that up. The plastic thing, you will not take that off. It'll still be there.
Nice.
Okay. See, I would want to take that plastic thing off.
Now, if you take that off, it's going to rip the blue background probably off.
What you could do is you could probably take a razor blade.
Or something. Yeah, and you could
cut the bubble and leave the glue part down.
Yeah, you probably could do that too if you want to do that. Yeah.
All right, that's pretty cool. So that's the front of the packaging. We got some really cool logos up here. You got 2021. Jurassic Park logo, Autobot logo right there. What's that today? I'm gonna have to turn it around because I can't see them. Oh, it just says more than meets the eye. Transformers collaborative right there. So pretty cool little logo. This set was an Amazon exclusive. It retailed for approximately $100, and just started shipping this week. So brand new set. Now pricing, as cool as this is, and I was gonna get it anyway. I think the pricing is a little much.
I think 80.
In best case, we got a leader class figure, so that's 50, and the deluxe class figure for 20. If they wanted to be really intrepid about it and call that a Voyager, that's still only 30, right? So worst case scenario, this would have been an $80 set. So
$80 would have been good. I think you're just paying for the I mean, mainly paying for the licensing. So $80. I think $80. I think $80 would have been a better price. I think more people would have been on top of that one instead of 100.
Absolutely agreed. Yeah. So they paid for the licensing, and then they pass the savings on to us, right? So
exactly.
Top of the box, we got the Autobot or the Generations logo up there, and of course we've got that.
That's beautiful, man. Here. That is beautiful.
We got the top of the arch with the torches right there. So Ian Malcolm could look at that and ask, what they got in there, King Kong.
Now, if anyone's interested right now, if you didn't pre-order that, right now, if you wanted one on Amazon, $199 plus $20 shipping.
They have doubled in price.
Wow.
That's because everybody saw Deluxe Baldwin's review.
Nobody watched that. Come on.
All right, so side of the box, Jurassic Park logo. We got the fence, 10,000 volts.
That is awesome.
A little more of the same. It's a different scene because we got the fence, but now we've got that T-Rex claw. Going through right there. And that's, talk about pictures you can hear. I can hear that train.
Oh, yeah, the train. Yeah. Nice. It's a beautiful box. I'll tell you right now. It's
absolutely a beautiful box.
It's a beautiful box.
The back of the packaging does not show us product shots.
No.
So we still, if you didn't order these on Amazon or have already looked these up online, you still don't know what the robot modes are going to look like. It's still a mystery. And I like that. I like the mystery aspect of this. So we got a really cool, the T-Rex footprint right there. And that's not a shot from the movie. You can see that that's sculpted. That's probably made with a toy or something. But or that's a miniature that was sculpted. If photography was done. That's really, really cool.
But it still has that ripple, that vibration ripple.
Yep. And then we've got a bio up here on the top. And somebody asked earlier if all of this was the bio. No, this is the bio 5 times in 5 different languages. Yeah. So just the top paragraph right there. I'll bring it in close. I don't know if you want to pause that and read it. There you go. I don't think anybody. This video is going to be long enough without me stopping to read all of that. So if anybody's
did a great dramatic reading of that.
We're not live.
Yeah, he did. Hoist did a dramatic reading of it. It was really good.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I caught Hoist when he was doing his live premiere, but I was driving, so I could only listen to it, and I jumped in late, so I missed the beginning of it. I missed the unboxing part of it. All right, so that is about it for the packaging. Kato is in the chat. Hello, Kato. Feel free to join us if you'd like. That is about it for the packaging. Let's get this guy opened up and check it out. And this is usually the part when I do my unboxings where the video speeds up and it just plays music, and you don't have to hear this rattling. So this is kind of the part that I've been.
Because if he screws up,
this is the part that I've been worried about doing live because
you're gonna hear the language.
Package opening kind of stuff. So
Bart also checked that there's a little Easter egg on one of the flaps. It's got the DNA. No, the top flap.
Yeah, I heard you talk about that in yours. So there's a little. Box. It's empty now, so there's nothing left in there. So it's not that.
It might be on the side. It might be on the other side. There's a little DNA. The little DNA guy. Little Easter egg.
Mr. DNA.
Yeah. No, it's on the box. It's on the box. I think it's on the other side. The other side you cut open.
Oh,
there you go. The top flap. There you go.
It's Mr. DNA.
Yeah.
Check that out.
See, Hoist said I was watching somebody else's. I wasn't even paying attention to it, and they said, "Yeah, there's a little Easter egg right there." So that's pretty cool.
I think you mentioned it in the chat last night.
So we've got
our
white sheet. that I never read.
Yeah,
so
nothing.
We got that. This is a waste of paper and money. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a legal requirement to have.
Oh, it's on
$20 is right there.
If there isn't, Hasbro, stop it. Why am I paying for this piece of paper? It's going in the trash.
Hoist said it's on both sides, so you get a little DNA guy on both sides.
Very cool. And we've got our sheet of instructions.
Yeah, those are nice instructions too.
So yeah, let's take a look at that. Check these out.
Yeah.
These are really nicely illustrated, and we got some color.
Yeah.
Patriot Prime, check this out, man. Look at
this.
Hasbro
went out. I'm going to tell you right now. Hasbro did. They went the money. They put the money in the paint on the figures and the instructions, really, man. They did a good job on the paint.
Presentation on this. Check that
out.
Elite,
real quick, Elite just gave your first super chat of the night.
And we got some new videos to show off here. Thanks to my good buddy Patriot Prime. What do we want to show him?
Oh, let's see. Let's give him a surprise. Yeah, in case you're wondering, Bert and I now control the same StreamYard. So,
yep.
Let's see. Let's do our joint one.
Yeah. I like this one,
especially with the word joint.
Hey, Holmes. Hey, man, that's so, man. I've been smoking since I was born, man. I can smoke anything, man. I think you better light it in here, man.
Wait.
These gas fumes, man.
Oh, man.
That's a classic movie, man.
That's funny because you can see Patriot's face right away on Cheech. It took my wife a couple of watches to realize that was me on Tommy Chung.
Oh, that's some good movies, man. You can't make movies like that anymore.
When I first made that, I made Bert Cheech, but the mustache covered his face. You could not tell it was him. So that's why
I wanted to be Cheech, man.
I'll fix it up for you, man. Soon we're done here.
If this is torture, chain me to the wall.
We gonna do the rest of the video like this, man?
Dude, you can't make movies like that anymore, man. Those some classics. Those some classics, man.
Dave's not here, man. Dave's not here.
Labrador, man. Labrador.
All right, man. Yeah, check. I mean, they really did put a lot of effort. The presentation on this is really, really nice. I don't think I've ever seen instructions like this.
So I can actually say and mean it this time.
On a mass release. I mean, this is it's an exclusive, but it is a mass retail release, right? So, have we ever seen instructions like this? So well illustrated and.
I'd have to go back and see, but no, their instructions are pretty good. They're easy.
Yeah, so we got Autobot JP93 on this side, and then we're gonna have. I almost called her Megatron. Here we have.
Everybody knows who it is
on this side. And so we get our spoilers or our teasers to what the robots are going to look like, right? Very cool. All right, so we can go ahead and put these away. I cheated today. I watched Engineer Hoist and I watched Deluxe, so I know how to.
Yeah, I didn't do the transformation for her because I've already done it twice. So I mean, everybody knows how to do her. So Yeah,
we already know her transformation. And for anybody that's curious, because this came up yesterday when we were on Patriot Prime's live stream. Whether the Tyrannocon was male or female, and we were talking about, well, it just makes sense for her to be a female because she is a Jurassic Park dinosaur, and there is no unauthorized breeding in Jurassic Park. All the dinosaurs are girls, right?
Exactly.
Well, if you need any proof of that, it's right there in the bio. It refers to her as her several times in the bio, so
I call it a him.
Confirmed beyond a shadow of a doubt that is a girl dino. So here we have the insert, and this is
at least that everybody knows how to do her Deluxe 2021. That is true. That is true. Hashtag was it Hookers and Blow? All right.
Hookers and Blow.
Justin Jost, I did. Did I not answer that? I guess I didn't. I think I answered what was the one we liked the least. We must have missed that question.
Yeah, I don't remember the answer to the favorite.
Right now, this is supposed to be a super derailed review of this set. So let's address this set for right now.
Yeah, we'll ask questions later.
When we get done with this, we'll address questions at the end, and we can go off topic when we get done with this set.
Yeah, because last night's stream on my channel.
Now it's echoing. Yeah.
Maybe I'm yelling too loud. I say last night's stream was just supposed to be a Toy Hacks drawing, and we went for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, did he contact you ever, Patriot?
No,
did he
not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
So while you guys do that, I'm just Friday.
We'll see it next week.
Yeah.
So you can tell Bert, see if you just cut those, you're going to still leave the plastic, the things and all that stuff.
I can see what you mean about wanting to leave this in the package, though. This is
the display,
stunning. Look at that.
Yeah, the display, it's just beautiful.
This is a fantastic display, man.
Yeah.
Now that's cardboard. The other car.
Yeah, the other car cardboard. Yeah, it's just cardboard part. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just part of the actual cardboard packaging there.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it's so well done. The fact that they cut the little wheels out.
Yeah.
This cardboard, it's like this. It's printed like this, but then they cut that and then just pop them up.
And her background's cool too. I love the background. For her, the fence.
Yeah, I couldn't see it when he had it straight up.
So let's continue cutting these down. Yeah, I can absolutely see.
Yeah, don't forget the shotgun.
You can save this packaging. You can remove these. This is taped in on the bottom.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, so you won't rip it at all. You won't rip it at all. I'm sorry.
Taped. Yeah. So both of the plastic inserts are taped on the back end.
Yeah,
so
my bad. Yeah.
You can cut that and remove these, and that has to been done on purpose because somebody's going to want to open.
Oh yeah, display it like that. Yeah, that's going to look nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So that had to be on purpose.
You could put that on a Billy. I think that will fill out a whole Billy shelf, won't it? Shouldn't it?
Probably. It's quite the size.
It'll be close.
But it's a gorgeous
It'll be close.
display.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good that you won't rip the background. You just slice the tape on the back, and you'll be good.
You can probably find you a little cheap farm animal set and get you a goat display in there with it.
Yeah. You can find a cheap or you can find a piece of a little glass of water. You can vibrate it while she's walking.
I always save these little clear bands.
Do you?
Oh yeah, always save them because they work as seat belts on play sets for other stuff. I got Ninja Turtles behind me and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
They work as seat belts or as to help figures grip things. Like I got some of the little smaller ones. I got my Super Shredder holding a can of mutagen ooze, and it's tied around his hand with one of those clear rubber bands, and because it's clear, you can't really see it. All right, so there's Tyrannocon. So just since we're on the topic, I see what you mean, Deluxe, about the joints being a little loose here.
For her, it wasn't her. It's going to be the JP. JP, when you transform.
One of her knees is a little loose there.
Is it? Okay, mine was fine. Mine was pretty good. She, to tell you the truth, I mean, she was the better one out of the two, to be honest, in my opinion, for mine. Now, when you transform JP, you'll see, hopefully yours won't be as bad, but you'll see that you're probably going to have to put some nail polish or something on her, on his waist and the elbows too. Because I don't know why they went with the ball joint. Well, you'll see it. I mean, you'll see it whenever you transform and everything.
I think they'll probably knock your cowboy hat off, Elites.
Who doesn't love some hookers and blow, man? Come on, man. But yeah, the JP one was really kind of disappointing to me. So for me, the best part was alt mode for both of them, and the display. Just the display, I think, is worth the money itself on its own. To be honest,
Bert's like a surgeon right here.
I know. Look at him.
Since we were talking about this, I just want to demonstrate this. Might as well. This isn't something that I usually get to do on my videos, so we might as well.
Yeah, I would never do this. People just skip this part.
Yeah,
it's like I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this crap.
Fast forward is when I'm cutting all the packaging.
Yeah.
I fast forward over to this. Actually, this is the kind of thing that I would be cutting out of the video.
You're going to also like the paint on both of them is really, I love the way on her, the brown fades into the tan. Like it really fades into it really well. And it's just
realistic look to her.
Yeah. You can, on the back, you can feel just the feel of her. Yeah. Just the feel of her, you can feel the scales, it's real bumpy and stuff. I don't know if you look at her eyes, my eyes on her they're like really up, pointing straight up. So it kind of looks like she's like, she doesn't look right. She looks, like she's special. And I wish they would have kind of spaced them down a little further. and would have made it look more like she looks high. Basically, with all three of mine, they look high as hell. They just smoked the, they just did Cheech and Chong. Basically, they just, hotboxed a thing. And so it just looks kind of weird. But, yeah, the paint on them, both of them have really decent paint on them. So they spend a lot of money on the paint for those. I've done that before to remove the bubble.
There is some tape actually taped on here. So there is some like clear packaging tape on here that was done from the factory. And I have to wonder why that is, but there you go. You can take out the plastic inserts. And you got yourself a display right there. Check that out.
Looks pretty good. Ah, the mangled fence and everything. Looks pretty good.
So it can be done.
Yeah.
It can be done. There you go. Okay, so there's that. That's enough of that for the packaging.
This has been an exciting 20 minutes.
Huh? The what?
The Patriot is being a hater. He's been a hater.
No, I'm just. I got the jokes, man.
He said it's been an exciting 20 freaking minutes.
Oh yeah, of me cutting packaging.
Snipping
okay,
and
so how does the gun?
There's a little slot on the back of the shotgun. It will slot in there.
Near the end, there's tabs.
Yeah, there's two tabs. There's one. There's one in the middle that will go on his back. Then the one on the very end will. Yeah, you could tab it in right there.
There you go.
It's only on one side too. Both sides. They don't have it on both sides.
So there's a little slot.
Yep.
And a tab right there.
Yeah, I like it right there.
Now that's a shotgun that looks like the hunters from the movie.
They look like Muldoon's. Shotgun.
And it will hold blast effects too. So if you have some handy blast effects, you can use blast effects too.
I wish I would have thought of that. I got them up there with on the back of the shelf up there. So.
Okay. Yeah, but they are they do have some blast effects. I got a bag too, Patriot.
Man, I got some blast effects right here, man.
I got a whole bag, a Ziploc bag full of blast effects, man.
And look mine have no expiration dates.
Look at this, Deluxe.
Is it really bad, man? I'm sorry, man. Mine was not like that. Mine's pretty good on mine.
Hopefully a good JP93, I hope. Let's see. So here they are out of the packaging. So here we have Tyrannocon in her Dino mode, and here we have JP93 in his Fort Explorer mode. Oh, I did want to touch base on that in the packaging. We do have officially licensed Ford right there.
Oh, yeah.
So they did have to pay for two licenses, Jurassic Park, the Universal, and
that's your $20.
That's why it cost us an extra $20, $30.
So next time I want a Velociraptor, I want a Dinobot, and I want a Jeep Wrangler from Jurassic Park.
Yes, that would be fantastic. All right, so here in Dino mode, Tyrannocon is approximately 12 inches long and about
I didn't do that. That's nice.
6 inches tall at the top of the head. Of course, if you want to stand her up more of A style. Wrong way or Grimlock style, then she's about 8 inches tall.
Oh.
JP93, he's approximately 5 inches long and about
Giggity.
2 inches tall here in vehicle mode.
I'm approximately 5 inches long.
So that's what she said.
That's on a good day.
That's when I don't go to the pool. So here is Tyrannocon.
Look at that paint job.
And this is a straight up repaint of Megatron. Right?
I love that paint.
We know we're going to see a new head when we get to robot mode, but besides the new head, she is a straight up repaint of Megatron. So we've got all of the same sculpted detail, all of the same articulation. What changes here is the actual paint detail. Now I'm looking at her eyes. Her eyes are looking straight forward.
Are they? Oh, you got the good one. Yeah, mine are looking straight up. She just looks like she's high as hell, man.
Yeah, no, she's looking
you got some good ones.
She
you got the good ones.
Mean and nasty, and she wants to eat the goat. And looking good. We can still do that fire blast effect.
Blast effect. Yep.
Just like we did with Megatron. So it's brown on brown. We got those darker black stripes on the top there. They're faint and faded as they should be. Really nice paint details. All the washes and the fades that they've done
really brings out this texture of the skin.
You got the black claws, and it gets light as you get down into the belly. And of course, we got the same issue that we have with Megatron.
Yeah, the soft plastic
soft
really
plastic comes untabbed, but not too bad. But
Pop the
I
collar.
really love the paint details on her. She looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Now,
So
I have a limited edition.
I made Bert a lot of super chat awards to show off to you guys tonight.
Yes. So we need some super chats if you guys want to see those new videos.
I worked hard on Bert's channel today.
Yeah, Patriot Prime worked really hard to get those super chat videos going. So get those super chats so his work pays off. I also offer memberships on my channel now. So if you guys want to become members, and we got like what do they call it? Like emojis, emoticons, little extra.
I need to do the emojis.
Yeah.
I think how do y'all do that? I'll ask y'all later. I want to do the emojis.
The tricks, but we've learned some things.
Oh yeah,
I need to do some emojis.
We've been YouTubing and StreamYarding this week. All right, so let's do a couple of quick comparisons. Here is Tyrannocon. Here she is with Megatron, so you guys can see what they look like together. And again, see
there it is.
I'm going to have to tighten up that legs. Fire Talks with the super chat. Thank you, sir. What do we want to give Fire Talks?
What do you want to give him, Bert? You want to pick it this time?
Let me go look. What do we got? Oh,
at least did too, man.
Oh, double whammy.
I love that. I wish I could take the dude that has the rock sign and change it to Bert.
Okay.
I think he can.
We had another one?
Yeah, I think Elite's hit you up with one.
Yeah.
He sure did.
He did?
He leads.
There he is. Let's give him this one right here.
Shit. I don't know how to be. No crib on MTV. God only knows. Got my mini-me in the GP. See how it goes. Yeah, a little creepy. Mm-hmm.
That's
you know,
I didn't
only ask
notice
for one thing, and that's to have shirts with freaking laser beams attached to their foreheads. Now, evidently, my cycloptic colleague here informs me we can't do that. Remind me, people, what do I pay you for? Honestly, throw me a freaking bone here. I freaking love that. All right, so back to it. So here is Tyrannocon next to Megatron. Again,
Primal's in the chat too. Rogers Primal's in the chat.
Oh, hey,
Rogers Primal is in the chat. All right, so there she is with Megatron. So Megatron off to the side. I'm definitely having an issue with her right leg, both her thigh and her knee. You notice how she keeps just flopping down on me. So
I did not have that issue. It's weird.
Kiki, can you help me?
Me? Yeah, Kiki does a lot of good stuff.
Amazon?
Yeah, it's $10 or about $13-14 shipped from Amazon.
This.
So,
I mean, they're all the same. Clear nail polish.
I use clear nail polish on mine,
but Kiki works pretty. I mean, I use it on a $200 figure on my Optimus Prime, and it saved it. So it was a wonderful purchase.
Ooh, Justin has a good idea, Jason.
Ooh.
Oh, Macho Bert.
That's a really good idea. All right, so one more comparison. Here she is next to Dinobot, so you can see what these guys look like together. And I like the way these guys look like together because Dinobot has a more what we assume to be a more realistic color. So they look good together. Yeah. I'm totally with you on this, Patriot. We definitely need a Jurassic Park crossover of her and a Jeep Wrangler, and they can call him J93P.
Or
you could put Dinobot actually in the display with them. That would be pretty cool too, with her and the Jeep.
Yes,
or
absolutely
the
agree.
Ford.
So while we're chatting, I'm not going to go over the transformation for Tyrannocon.
There's hover mode.
So because we already
you got the Transmetal. You got the Transmetal skate. All you need is some roller skates, and you got that.
Yeah. So here we go. Here she is in Transmetal mode, and then you can flip this up and over on her back during the transformation.
I wonder if that waist section is
now
so
she
hard.
has wings, just like on the Maxi Pad commercial. So there's that.
What'd you say, Patriot? If he has what at the?
Remember how hard it was to separate the waist on Megatron?
Oh yeah, it's pretty tight. It is pretty tight. It's a tight fit.
Yeah. So far she's pretty loose. Giggity.
Who doesn't like a loose T-Rex?
T-Rex.
Yes, rawr. Thanks, my T-Rex is loose, man.
You see, we're going to be talking in Cheech and Chong accents now all the time.
And the snapping the waist down, that's a tight fit too as well.
Yeah, I know on my Megatron she was super, super tight.
Yeah.
Let's see if this one is too.
Sloppy girl.
Well, not really.
Damn right she is.
Not as bad. This mushroom peg going into the waist on Megatron on mine for like a first week or so. I thought every time I transformed them, I thought I was going to break them.
Oh, no kidding.
Also with the double joints here for the hip pieces, same thing. I thought I was going to break them. So this one's not so bad. This one's.
I really like that red.
That is, and I have some thoughts about the.
It's all plastic though. The waist area has a little her waist is a little painted. Yeah, it is painted a little bit, but that whole red. I kind of wish they would have threw in some different, maybe some paint on there on her chest to maybe bring out some of the stuff. But
why am I having a hard time here with this?
The black teeth they're shinier plastic. It looks painted, but I don't think it is painted. Just shiny plastic. Now you got to fold all the chips into
that little flap right there behind her head. I can't. That thing shoots off of my Megatron every time I transfer.
Yeah, it is a little. Mine didn't on this one, but yeah, I do remember that one. And the soft plastic right there on the arm is kind of
that's
my biggest complaint with these figures is why they couldn't have made that tail pop off. It looks like they
wanted to. It looks like they meant to, and then they didn't.
That would have been good, yeah.
Right,
yeah, her head does. Yeah, I pointed that out, Lisa. It does look like Grimlock. It has a really Grimlock feel to it on the head sculpt.
Yeah. So, I think I want to transform them both and then get into the robot modes. But this one I just kind of wanted to breeze through, just because we've seen this before. So
I love that color scheme.
Robot mode, and we'll get back to her. I do want to focus on the transformation for him, and. So we start at the bottom here. Oh, check this out. So we can take the gun also. We need to look at his details too, right?
Oh, you can put it on top of the hood, on top of the.
So you use so if you use the top magazine, is that what it is? The little top?
Yeah, you got to turn it upside down. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then you can slot it in right there, and you got yourself a little attack mode.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's pretty cool. And just taking a look at JP3 here, or see, I'm doing the same thing that engineer was doing.
Just call it JP.
Now your door
93 here.
Your door, both doors are locked in. One on mine
lined up. Yeah.
My door, one of my doors would not line up and pop up in the thing. So, but it still looked good.
So here's the vehicle mode. Absolutely beautiful vehicle mode here, and of course, we got the Ford Explorer right there, done in the green, red, and yellow with the Jurassic Park logo. We got the top, what's meant to be the looking glass on the top of the vehicle there with a little hood on the back there. Very, very nicely done. You got the Jurassic Park logo right there on the hood.
Great paint too. A lot of good paint.
Very nice paint job. Look at all the paint details on this. The headlights, the turn lights, the grill. You got the yellow bumper. You got the black winch right there.
And you got a little light too on the. This was camouflage. You got like a little spotlight.
Oh yeah,
I missed that the first time. Yeah, I missed it. I'm like, man, that camouflage did really good.
Very, very nice, right there. You got the rear view mirrors, and then on the side you got the yellow wheels. Jurassic Park logo, nice looking dinosaur logo right there.
Really good.
This webcam's not going to focus. There we go. So it's JP93, but really it's JP4.
Yeah,
somebody was not paying attention in the meeting that day.
You talked to him about it, but they asked you, "Who the hell are you?" And
they kept security on me.
You are not supposed to be here.
They even is that molded in? They even molded in the taillight guards that the vehicles had in the movie. So these were added in, and obviously the Ford Explorers didn't have those taillight guards. Those were actually constructed for the movie cars and put on there. Same as all of this detail on the top here. So all of the detail that was done to the car in the movie, that's actually been added in here. The only thing that's missing is the remote control receiver boxes on the back bumper. That's really the only thing that's missing. That I right off the that I can think of right off the top of my head. Other than that, all the details, all the added details that were done to the movie prop cars, I'm seeing everything there. That's really, really nice.
That's outstanding for a mainline.
That is a fantastic. This is a beautiful, beautiful car, and it rolls real nice. Not a whole lot of robot stuff underneath. You can barely see the robot head just peeking out back there.
You see the arms a little bit too, but not too much. You can open the doors too as well.
And, so I did see that. So you can open the doors up. You cannot open the windows.
No.
But is that a new super chat?
Yep. I don't think you can see these as good as I can. Hoist did jump in the super chat. I think for Hoist, you want to bring him the heat?
Go ahead.
You pick up your palette knife and then work that into your meat. Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
He said, give your meat a rub. Give your meat a good old rub.
Bert has such a good tan in that one.
Yeah.
Check that out. We got doors open. It's funny because we can open the doors, but we can't open the windows. So you got to duck.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, but I think that's just
part of the transformation, but it works.
Yeah, that's just part of
So check out Engineer Hoist response.
Yeah, boy.
yeah, boy, man. All right, so I'm gonna attempt. These doors do tab into place. There's a little tab right there on the top of the door, right there. So they do tab into place. Now I am going to attempt to transform this out of memory after watching Engineer Hoist and Deluxe's videos today. Ooh. So wish me luck. So I know we're going to start with the doors open.
Here's where the cussing's going to start.
The front of the car transforms similarly to Studio Series Jazz, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, the arms just flip out.
So we're going to open up.
That's a good point.
Doors, and you can see the arms right in there. So we'll go ahead and flip these up and just kind of point them straight out.
Yeah, whichever way.
And then we go ahead and bring the fists out while we're here. We're not going in any particular order. We just need to get from point A to point B. And
they will snap into the fist wheel.
There we go. And there's the snap.
Yep.
There you go. And I see the wheel wells already. These also spin around, much like they did on Jazz, to form the shoulders. And these are also going to snap into place. Or am I not ready for that yet?
Did Hoist mention that it might be some parts? I think I remember Hoist saying that it might be a little bit of engineering from Jazz.
I think he said that. Fire Talks was the one that was telling me yesterday.
You got to separate the top. Separate the top.
Snap in. That's what I thought. Okay. Now, all right. So we're going to separate the top of the car here or the front half of the car.
Yeah.
The top here, right?
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
That's just going to separate. And so while we're here, we can go ahead and work on the legs. So the legs are like your typical 80s Transformer where the whole back of the car just kind of rotates to create legs. Bring it all the way down.
Easy peasy.
I love this detail, what they did right here. Because usually they would have just left it like that. And that would have been at the end of it, right? So the little hood and on the back of the car there, this actually separates and comes around to create feet.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's neat.
That's really, really neat. And I can already see the tilt there for the ankles.
Yeah. So that pisses me off. I pre-ordered mine the same day you guys did, and I got to wait till Monday. Damn it.
Well, mine said Monday too, but then it kept changing. I mean, it said Monday, then it changed to it's out on shipping on Saturday or Friday and stuff. So yeah.
So what's the comment?
So the hood is going to separate from the windshield right there, and this is all going to come down. Now I think I can snap the shoulders in place. Yeah, so they snap into place. And there is a tab and a slot right in there.
Yep.
So we can snap the chest in place. And then the window has also a tab and slot on the back right there. Now let's see if mine holds in place.
How much of that roof is clear plastic? Is the whole thing?
All of it. Oh, the roof, or what do you mean? The top or the in front of the head? That's all clear.
So this is
even the tab that goes into the back is clear plastic. So be careful. Don't shove it. Don't try to push it in too far because you're going to break it. It goes in a little bit, But it doesn't go in. Yeah, you're not going to hear a snap or anything like that. You just got to tab it in.
This is interesting. I wonder what this is for.
Would it? Flat? Oh, you just push it down. That's all
I know, but
oh, I don't know.
It was down. I flipped it up. I wonder why that's there.
Just to give the head more room to get out. I think it goes because of the hat and everything.
Oh, you got it. Okay, so you'll need to open that to get him back into car mode. You need to open that up. So but that's it, right? I think I got everything. And there's JP93 in his robot mode.
That's in case was it the Diplosaurus attacks with the spray? He can flip that up.
There you go.
Protection.
Would have had that.
Protection. So how are your hips and how are your
my hips don't lie. So,
that's gonna untab a lot. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's gonna come untab quite a bit.
So real quick, here in robot mode, he stands approximately 6 inches tall. So a deluxe size, a decent deluxe size figure.
Yeah, he's about Siege Iron. He's taller than like a Sideswipe, but he's about Ironhide Siege, a little taller deluxe.
Yeah, like
somebody says he's about the size of a
Trailbreaker.
Yeah, one of the bigger deluxes from Siege. Yeah. He's about that high.
The hat.
Unfortunately, I'm using a webcam.
I love that hat.
Focusing is not as good as I would like it to be. But there's the head. He looks like he's got some shades, right? He's got some sunglasses.
He's got sunglasses on. Yep.
And then he's got that safari hat similar to Muldoon's hat there.
Yeah.
So there you go. There you got that, and then of course you got the green chest, black arms, black waist, green thighs, red shins, black feet. You do have a little bit of hollowness on the back of the legs right there.
Inside as well, too, the thighs.
Some hollowness on the inside of the arms there as well.
And the thighs, too, Bert.
And the thighs, too.
Yeah.
Thighs are hollow.
Somebody will make a filler kit.
Yep, Fire Talks.
He's not super tight, but he's also not super loose.
Okay, yours is better than mine, then.
Yeah. You can see how as I'm shaking him.
Do the splits. Do the splits and see if he can hold it. Can he hold the split?
But he can't hold it.
Okay. Do the split. Lift out his legs.
Like I can flip his hips, but his knees are staying in place. So I got a decent copy of him. It's her that came out a little loose right there. So yeah.
How is he on the splits? Lift one leg up like on the splits and see if he can hold it up. See, mine couldn't hold mine up. See, mine would just. So yours a little tighter, so that's good.
Yeah.
You got a tighter one than mine.
There you go.
Yeah.
All day, every day. So very nice. Now let's hop on the way back machine for a second here, guys. Let's go back to a time, late 90s, early 2000s. So if we look at the kinds of figures that we're getting today, right? We're getting straight up modern remakes of classic characters, right? What we're getting in Studio Series 86, what we're getting in Kingdom and Earthrise. These figures not only carry the names of the classic characters, but they look like the classic characters in both modes, all right? So let's go back to a time before we got that. Let's go back to 2005 when that's what we wanted. I can totally see these figures being released 2005 or before that, and this figure being called Grimlock.
Oh, yeah.
If you look at this figure, because remember when we would get figures that were, now we can use the word reinterpretation, or they were reminiscent of classic characters. They just needed something to keep the name. This would have been a 2004 perfect candidate for a 2004 Grimlock. What do you think?
Didn't that horrible Energon Grimlock come out in 2004?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
remember that one
with the 2-pack with Soup. They combined.
I have that figure. That's a cool set. I have that set, and that is a really, really cool set.
That combined mode is fugly.
I can totally see this as an RID universe or an Armada universe Grimlock back in the day.
Well, I told you, man. All they got to do for Generation Select, all they got to do is paint him white, and he'll be Grimlock from Beast Wars.
Yeah, exactly. Now, and this guy right here, give him a new head, paint him white and blue, give him a laser arm, and you got yourself an Armada Red Alert.
Oh, they're definitely going to do Armada Red Alert for him.
This is a perfect candidate for a modern Armada Red Alert.
Yeah, they'll do Armada.
In 2005 or 2004, this guy would have been a perfect Skids too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They would have painted this guy blue and made him Skids. So
probably,
these are
even a Trailbreaker.
Really cool figures. So now that we've got them both out, let's go back to Tyrannocon here. And as you can see, I didn't give her height. I kind of breezed through her because we have seen her before. But she does stand approximately 7.5 inches tall at the top of the head, 8 if you go to the back of the backpack here. And again, a straight up repaint of Megatron, this time with a new head. And I absolutely adore these colors. So the tans and the browns from the dinosaur carry over, but they match so nicely with those really
red, black,
vibrant reds and really glossy blacks. This is a beautiful, beautiful figure, and I absolutely adore that head sculpt right there. It's very Grimlock-esque. It's not a straight-up Grimlock head, but it's Grimlock-esque in that you've got the all black head with the mouth guard and the red eye visor.
I think it's the best out of the three. I think it's the best one out of the three, I think.
It is an absolutely gorgeous head sculpt, and the colors on this work fantastic. So again, the articulation for her is going to be all the same articulation that we had for Megatron. So we'll set that off to the side. We'll just skip her for now. Let's take a look at him again. And what's that?
Talk to 1-800-255. Is that the Hasbro?
Yeah, that's customer service.
Did somebody ask a question about that?
Yeah, it said animated Red Alert win. So I put Hasbro's customer service number up.
Head is on a ball joint. It's got a little bit of up and down, not a whole lot of inquisitive tilting, but you do get the side to side. Shoulders are on a universal pin, so you can go forward, backward, all the way around, in and out at the shoulder right there. Rotation at the elbow, bend at the elbow, nothing at the wrist. I'm surprised that there's no at the waist.
Yeah, they could have put a waist. They could have put a cut in there.
Put a waist rotation there.
They could have put a cut in there. It's weird.
Legs are on the ball joint, forward, backwards, in and out. Rotation at the thigh. Nice bend at the knee. You got a double. Is that a double? No, it's not. Okay. So it looked like that right there was going to be a bend joint. It's not. So the same joint that you use for transformation is the joint that you're using for the knee bend.
Yeah.
And then the feet do have a little bit of back, not or down, no up really. But you do get a nice ankle tilt there for some wide angle stances.
Yeah.
There you go. So very, very nice figure. That
Who wants to see a Cheech and Chong crossover?
Let's well, you gotta give us a super chat for that, Jay Lee.
We'll play it again.
Yeah. We'll play it again as soon as we get that super chat.
Yeah, I think Elite's right. Yeah, JP93 will definitely be redone into a Red Alert from our.
I would love to see this figure. If they do this as an Armada Red Alert, I have already purchased that figure. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. But they should have. That was really disappointed. The waist swivel. They could have put a cut in there to give him a waist swivel.
Absolutely agree. That I don't see a reason why there was no waist swivel on that. So, I'm gonna get these guys transformed so that we can do some comparisons here.
Okay.
So this is a good time to derail or do some super chats.
Olga makes a good point. Yeah, he does. I at first I really thought he did, like he was going to be a Skids, like he was a retool of Skids, but he's too small. He's smaller than what Skids. I mean, he's bigger than what Skids is, so he's not a retool of. But I could see them. I could have seen them using this one for Skids.
Yeah, Elite hooked you up again, Bert. He wanted to see Cheech.
Oh, thank you, Elites. Let's see that Cheech.
Hey, Holmes. Hey, man, that's so, man. I've been smoking since I was born, man. I could smoke anything, man. I think you better light it in here, man.
What?
These gas fumes, man.
Oh, man.
Gas fumes, man.
That's so, man. I've been smoking since I was born.
I can smoke a Labrador. Yeah, see these thigh pieces on my Megatron are still scary as hell, dude.
Yeah. It's still I still like the mold. It's not one of my favorites of the line, but I like the mold. It's a good one.
It's the timing on this worked out funny enough because I just shot that
the Beast Wars, the original
Megatron last week, so I had to get him off the shelf and start playing with him. And Dinobot, I plan on shooting Dinobot this week or next week, so it's a good thing I got him down, and I've been playing.
I'm looking forward to that one because that's one figure I never saw when it came out. Of course, the internet wasn't like it is now, and I didn't collect the Dinobots or the PREDACON. Shit, Maximals.
There you go.
Feet are a little obvious,
aren't
they?
People want to complain about the legs on this figure. Look at this, dude.
Oh yeah, but that where else would they go though?
Yeah, exactly. Every Dinobot ever has looked that way, man.
Oh, all the Beast Wars figures, you can see something. You can see roll bit pieces all the time. But
like Dinobot is just that figure. Think about the way that Dinobot transformed on the show. It was a complete cheat because it was just impossible to translate that into toy. You cannot translate that dinosaur into that robot. It just can't be done. And every Dinobot toy ever has had kibble on the dinosaur mode. That's just one of those things.
Oh yeah. But yeah, his alt mode would go good with the display for them too. I think
absolutely, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Man, I wish I would have thought of that before I transformed them.
Remold tracks into the Bandits Trans Am.
Remold tracks into the dumpster.
I mean, that would be a heavy. I mean, because what Trax is a Camaro, right, or Corvette? He's a Corvette. He's a Corvette. So I mean that would be a heavy retool.
That's a Trans Am. I think you'd be closer to the Battle Chargers.
Yeah, because one of them is a Trans Am. I think.
Is it?
Yeah, one of the Battle Chargers is a Trans Am.
Oh, okay.
You can't tell as much now, but in the '80s you could.
Yeah. It's not the Bandit model Trans Am. It's more of a getting closer to Knight Rider era Trans Am.
Okay, well, you can take the Battle Charger. You can take one of the Runabout or Runamuck and make a kit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can absolutely make a kit out of one.
Well, the last decal set I did turned him into car with the white stripe on the bottom and the sensor in the front.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so I got these guys transformed, so we can do a couple of comparisons here. So we got Tyrannocon right here next to Dinobot. So you can see
I love Dinobot's robot mode.
Yeah. And Dinobot is so much fun to transform. Like this is a really cool transformation. It's interesting. It's not super difficult or complicated. It doesn't make my arthritis hurt. You can just get through it, and it's fun. It's not dumb and boring. It's a really fun transformation.
You know, you're getting old when you said, "Man, when I'm transforming my toys, my arthritis hurts."
My arthritis hurts.
Well, I had somebody on my Toy Hacks Live videos like, "How do you not have carpal tunnel?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't."
I do.
A lot of masturbating, baiting.
There goes
baiting. Patriot already wrote that. Patriot's cussed a couple of times. He's already wasted that.
Megatron for comparison. So
here's see how Megatron's got that color. See, he's got the different, the little side things are painted and then the teeth, So I wish they would have done with her too. Yeah.
Some black. Oh, so on the little vents right here, maybe some black detail to go with the rest of the black on her.
Yeah, exactly.
Toy Hack's doing a lot for her because they did a really good set for Megatron.
Because but look at it. Look, Megatron's chest. Got that gunmetal silver, on the waist and then on the middle. And see, there's just a whole lot of red. I like the black. It breaks up a little bit, but there's a whole lot of red there. And that would have been if they would have put some black little details in there. I think that would have helped a lot too.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. So, but yeah, these guys all look really great together.
Oh yeah.
Now that we've got this set, I would absolutely love to see another Dinobot with a Jeep, and I would absolutely get.
Yeah.
I know you Hasbro. I know you're going to upcharge it. I don't care. I'm going to buy it. I will spare no expense.
I'll be right back. I gotta help Dylan do something.
You guys see what I did there?
Yeah, or even gold. Yeah, Lee said maybe put some gold on her chest or something. That might have brought us a little bit too, or something.
I don't know, man. I think I would have gone with the black. I would have stayed with the black theme.
Yeah.
Especially
the vents. Especially the vents.
Cato here and use my tweezers.
Yeah, the vents. Yeah, that would have been good.
In this same black that we've got here and down here.
Yeah,
that would have looked up, and you know what? It would have been very reminiscent of because she already kind of is. She calls back to G1 Dinobots with the reds and the blacks.
Right? Oh, yeah. Okay.
So a little more red detail. And you know what? Maybe silver woodwork as well, because the G1 Dinobots did have silver details also.
Yeah, so that's true.
That would have been, a silver or a black on these vents, but I think personally I would have liked to see black.
The toy hack, people, Patriot mentioned about toy hawks, but man, I don't know. Are the stickers going to stick well to those vents though?
Well, the way Toy Hacks does things lately, they probably make every single vent an individual sticker.
Oh, so just one stick. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean they're a pain in the butt to put in.
That'd be a pain. Yeah, them are small.
They look fantastic.
Okay, I can see them doing that. Okay, gotcha.
If Toy Hacks were to do that, I can totally see them doing that.
Yeah, one little strip.
Little individual ones.
Little strips. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So, man, I can't get over her head sculpt. I can't get over her robot mode. She is beautiful.
Yeah, I love the head sculpt. The head sculpt really was surprising.
Memo with the super chat. Thank
you. Do a dance. I don't do a dance on his, man.
Huh?
I don't do a dance on yours, man.
I want the Lux to do a dance. I don't have Deluxe doing a dance, but I do have Deluxe and I are together in one of these. Here you go.
I want a basketball and a pony and a train set and a race car. I love you, Santa.
You are drunk as hell, man.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what I was going to say is you'll notice that margarita that I have in my hand about the size of this bottle.
Yeah.
Right here. And I had another one in my hand that I actually had to put down.
Did you?
To do that without spilling anything on me.
That's good. That's good.
I was double fisting those margaritas, man. They were
double fisting.
They were so
nice.
Good. So there's Tyrannocon compared with Dinobot and with Megatron. Let's take a look at JP93 here. And while you guys were talking, I went ahead and pulled down Trailbreaker right here, so we can see just kind of a side by side. And they are Trailbreaker's just a touch taller.
Okay.
It's difficult to do side by side at this angle, so I'm kind of trying to work it to where I've got them at the same level, but also on the white background, so you can kind of see.
Yeah.
But
I think Ironhide is about the same as well.
Just a touch. I already got him, Jason.
Oh, yeah, I got him. Okay.
I gave him the Santa Claus because he wanted Deluxe to dance, so I just give him the one where Deluxe and I are together. So I'll bring him up here now.
Yeah, he's a bigger Deluxe. Like I said, I measured him against Ironhide, and he's about the same height as them.
Yeah, so that's good. So Engineer Hoist, Hoist Trailbreaker are a shade taller, and they are. It's hard to show off at this angle.
Did you paint your Trailbreaker?
You guys can't, but
the gun
like this and then like this, you can see it.
Did you paint the Trailbreaker gun? The silver, is that painted, or is that how it came?
No, I think that's the gun that came with them, isn't it?
Was it? Okay. I have to go. I haven't messed with mine in a while. I thought it looks painted. Yeah, it looks really nice.
I thought it was awful shiny until I started looking at mine.
Yeah, I'm like, was mine? I thought it was gray or something.
Yeah, no, that's painted silver.
Okay. Yeah, I put mine up a long time ago. I haven't looked at mine, so it looked really nicely painted.
All right, so let's do this. We're pretty much done with these guys. And then we can go ahead and just go into our usual general derailment and hanging out and answering questions and all of that. But absolutely love these figures. If you did not get a chance to pre-order these when they were available for pre-order, unfortunately, if you want these now, they're going to cost you double. They are still on Amazon, but they're going for approximately $200 now. This is a $100 set.
Yeah, keep an eye out on Hasbro Pulse because they do that exclusive section every now and then.
Absolutely.
You might get one.
Absolutely.
Now, are they from Amazon itself or sellers, like buyers or something, or like individuals?
Amazon itself, they've sold out. It looks like. Let me pull it up again.
So I thought, Okay. I didn't know. So Amazon sold out completely. Then they're okay. I got you.
More than likely sellers. If you can find this set, let's do a. So, is the Jurassic Park Transformers crossover set, does it belong in your collection?
That sounds familiar.
This one is for the fans like myself who are big fans of both franchises. I am a huge Jurassic Park franchise. I like the crossovers, but I don't go into all the crossovers. For example, I did not get the Back to the Future crossover. I don't have a Gigawatt. I got an Ectotron because everybody knows I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I'm also a huge Jurassic Park fan. So if you're that kind of collector, you're really big into both franchises, or you're a fan of the crossover stuff, and if you can find this set for $100 or less, absolutely. This set is absolutely gorgeous. This Tyrannocon in these colors, I didn't think I was going to like anything about a repainted Megatron. Oops, we lost my camera.
No, I was just saying, look here. $199, $259, $279.
And that's not from Amazon. That's from sellers. Yeah,
that might go down. Hopefully that'll go down. Maybe. Wormy Worm. What's up, Wormy Worm?
See, that's the thing, is that these guys watched Deluxe's review this morning, and then the prices went up.
Oh shoot, we're gonna get. Now, let me ask you something, Bert. If you can do, where do you rate this in your crossover? Like, where is your favorites, middle? Like, which one's your favorite crossover you have, and where does this set go into?
That's really hard, because it almost feels like I'm betraying him. Because I love Ectotron, but I love the Ecto, right? And I absolutely love the car mode on that figure.
Oh yeah, the display,
The robot mode is honestly
the robot mode is not good at all.
Robot mode is honestly, now I display him in robot mode. He's on my I don't have him on my Transformer shelf. I have him on my Ghostbuster shelf. I'm looking right at him.
Okay.
And he's in robot mode. But I also got the Fire Talks kit with him. So he's holding a PKE meter. He's got the trap with the blast effect coming out and pulling Slimer in. He's got the another trap in his other hand. Elites, thanks again for next TFCon do a super chat video. What? Okay.
I'll do it live. Oh, we did. Okay. From our room.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, that's me. We've already, I think we've looked at all the new ones. Let's destroy the universe.
80s Toys has an eBay page.
That's why we keep hearing the eBay ding.
Yeah.
We were off earlier. We were talking with Matt, and whoops, there it goes. What happened?
I leaned back and there wasn't nothing there.
Live. Look. Live. So
it never gets old.
So I gotta say, I like this set better than the Ectotron set, just because Ectotron, I like the car mode more than I like the robot mode. Where with this set, these guys can be in either mode, and I love I love the way they look in both modes. I didn't think I was gonna dig her as much because
she was a surprise.
Mode, for me, in my mind, this mode is Megatron, and that's it, right? So I didn't go after T-Rex. I didn't think I was going to care much for her because, again, it's she's not Megatron. This mode doesn't belong to her.
Yeah.
But seeing her and these colors and this head sculpt and everything, I'm absolutely smitten. I've fallen in love with this. She looks absolutely fantastic, and this guy right here is so cool. I absolutely love the design of these, and of course, the Dino mode is gorgeous. The car mode is gorgeous. I am honestly impressed with the level of detail that they put into that car mode, where they put all of the little
knickknacks.
Thank you, that they added to the car in the movie. And again, the only two things that I could think of off the top of my head that were missing were the two remote control receivers on the back bumper, and that's one of those things that you got to be a super nerd of Jurassic Park to know that. Those
I don't remember that.
Those are super easy to miss.
You know what's good about these? They all display well. The DeLorean, the Ecto one, this set. Is there another?
Maverick.
Even the X-Men one? It looked pretty good.
There's the Maverick, the Top Gun.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it displays well.
I remember
the Maverick was the bot mode was.
Everybody was talking about it, but then I never saw it.
Yeah, the bot mode was not good at all for that one. It was not good, but it displayed well too. I mean, in alt mode, they all display well. I think my favorite one, to be honest, is the Back to the Future. I think I like both modes. I like the DeLorean, and I like the Sideswipe mode, and it displays well. My Ecto one, I transformed that back into the car mode, and it displays well in the box. I think all of them display really well in the boxes, and that's really nice. Yeah. I like that.
That's what I did with my DeLorean. I transformed him back, and he's in the packaging because the packaging is too good.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it's pretty.
He's in robot mode because he's on a shelf with a whole bunch of other Ectos. So.
I didn't want to open this. I didn't want to open these two up. The display was so beautiful. I did not. If I didn't do reviews, I would have never opened them up. I would have just kept them like that.
There you go, man. I'm telling you. You can just cut those plastic pieces off.
Yeah.
At $300 a box, I may leave mine sealed.
Yeah, but in the box it looks. Even the box, if you put it in the box, it looks so good. I just like the way
but then you wouldn't be able to see the fence behind her.
I like the box. I think it looks good in the box.
See, if I was going to display these in any kind of the packaging, I would display them in this thing like this, out of the box in this. This is how I would display them.
It might be a little smaller than a shelf. I don't know. That might be I don't know if that's going to fill the whole shelf in.
That is such a cool display piece. I may actually keep this.
Yeah.
That is just such a cool display piece, and that little cardboard car right there on the bottom.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a nice touch. That's a nice little touch. Most of the time, Hasbro wouldn't even put that. They would have just put them. They would have took that out and saved money. Yep.
So I think that about does it for the crossover mashup: Jurassic Park, Transformers, Tyrannocon, Rex, and JP93. What did you guys think of these figures? Let me know in the comments. Give me some thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. We're not ending the video here. We are on the live stream. We're just ending the review part of the video. And now we're going to go into our regularly unscheduled rants.
Bullshit.
Yeah, so...
I'm glad you like yours, man. I'm glad you got a good JP, man. That was pretty good.
Love.
Mine's kind of meh.
So I'm gonna switch cameras here. So let me.
Oh yeah,
I've got the Pixar logo here in the back. I just noticed.
It's a great. I don't want to say it's a great set in my opinion, but yeah, if you do not pay $200, even when it was a great set, it's not $200. So don't anybody go paying $200 for this thing. Hopefully, wait it out a little bit. Maybe it's going to go down. Hopefully, 100's still a good price. 80 would have been perfect, but 100 is not terrible. But do not go pay $200 for that thing.
Absolutely, fantastic set. Totally worth. I think it's worth 100. I was saying, that's pushing it. Again, we're talking about a $50 figure. And a $20
figure.
If you want to be intrepid and call this a $30 figure, I'll even accept the $30 figure. So at best, this would have been an $80 set plus licensing fees. So I think the $100 is a bit much, but I'm not sorry that I paid $100 for this set. I would not pay any more than that.
No, yeah. Do not go paying $200 for that. Come on now. I don't think anybody would anyways. I don't know. I don't see people paying $200 for that set. I really don't.
Go on eBay and see for someone watching. It amazes me.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I wonder how much they're going for on eBay. If they're going for that much on eBay. Eesh.
Let's find out.
We can find out. We have the technology.
Oh. I always grab when people want me to look up stuff for them. I'm like, now look at me.
Just for shits and giggles, I looked up the TFCon Pistolonics. People trying to sell that for $200.
Really?
Wow. And that thing was $75.
$70, yeah, $75. Yeah. It's not sold out either. Chosen Prom has them in stock. You don't have to go on eBay to buy that little Megatron.
Brand new, $169.99 with free shipping.
Jeebus. Well, hey, there you go. Free shipping. Come on now.
I'm telling you.
Free shipping? I'm sold.
Hold on.
Hell yeah.
Let me do a share screen with you guys. I'll show you what I've discovered. I'll show you what I've discovered, man.
Yeah, the extra retail price is the license fee. Yeah.
So here's somebody got 3 bids just for the JP.
Yeah.
53. You got $169.99.
Oh, that's still
cheaper
than the on Amazon.
Yeah, a little cheaper, but I still would wait. I still would wait it out. Do not pay $169 either for it.
These are all buy it nows. Let me see if there's any auctions going on.
So you're actually averaging for eBay probably 160 to 200.
Auction. There we are. Oh, one bid at $174.99.
Jeez.
3 days left.
I look at the older stuff, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's pretty cool. $159.99.
0 bids.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna sell for 200. I hope a lot of people do not buy it for $200.
Yeah, the cheapest I'm finding on Amazon
is
$200.
That vintage Jurassic, that's pretty cool. $31. That's not bad.
For what now?
The vintage what's the Jungle Explorer Jeep? That looks pretty neat. Wow. 93. That does not look
I think it came from Kmart, if I can see that correctly. No, Hills.
Hills.
It came from Hills.
Never heard of Hills. That must be a northern thing.
I remember that. What a cool place, vehicle.
Must be a 90 or must be a northern thing for Hills. I never heard of Hills. Yeah, Kmart.
Hills and Roses.
I know Roses. We had them in North
Carolina.
Carolina.
Stuck on looking on eBay all day.
we had Alco. We had a place called Alco. It's kind of like a low budget Walmart and Kroger mixed in together. And I remember always going to get Transformers. Remember the little Beast fire watcher and wood. What do they call it? Beast?
Yes.
Battle Beasts. I used to steal the crap out of those little things because in Alco the toy section was in the far back, like at the far back, a little corner, and they didn't have security cameras. And those little Battle Beasts, you just untab them from the little thing. And I used to steal the crap out of those Battle Beasts.
Yeah, I can see those being pretty easy to shoplift.
Yeah,
they were literally just rock paper scissors with rub symbols.
Yeah.
But I liked them. I mean, they were little, small things. But I would love to get some Rock Lords. Not Rock Lords, but I do want to get some Rock Lords. But
so Bert, now that you've reviewed this, what do you got next? What can we see next on Bert Stormtrooper Reviews?
So Mondays, That's Just Prime is going to be. I don't know. Actually.
Are you running out of primes to review?
No, I still got the two the Legends figures from the Japanese Legends figures that I picked up at TFCon.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm actually haven't shot them. I've taken pictures, but I haven't shot them. So I don't think I have a That's Just Prime ready for Monday.
Uh-oh.
I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Getting ready for a prime.
Yeah, well, this has been a really busy week at work because I'm by myself right now. Unfortunately, we had to let some people go, and I'm the only person at work right now. And I had to go into the office. You guys know I work from home most of the time. I go into the office usually just 1 day a week. I actually had to go into the office a couple of times this week and meet with some international contacts and work on some products that we're getting ready to roll out. So. It's been a busy week. I haven't done a whole lot of YouTube work at home because usually I get those buffers. I got my lunchtime, so I can just shoot during lunch. And before work, I'm already home and I'm already up. Once I drop the kids off at home, I can come home and shoot something. When I get done, as soon as 5 o'clock rolls around, I can log out and then shoot stuff because you usually got about an hour and a half before the wife and the kids get home. So I haven't had that this week, but I do have some videos done that are ready to go. I've got my restoration of G1 Jetfire that I could probably put up. Yeah, I could probably put that one up this week.
And Bert's been keeping us informed with that in our chats. Yes. And it's been amazing watching this old Jetfire transform into looking fresh out of the package.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with the way he turned out. And of course, I've got I picked up the NECA Casey Jones from the movie version of NECA Casey Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that done. And then, of course, I'm still cranking out the. I got Pretender Chainsaw that I also picked up at TFCon. This guy's done and shot and ready to go, so I can put this guy out this week. And of course, I'm continuing my ongoing, continuing classic Beast Wars series, and those are easy to shoot. Those are quick and easy to shoot, and I can just crank those out and throw them out. I'm thinking about doing Dinobot and Rhinox this week.
Nice.
That's what you need to put in the title. Remember, I hit you last time. Mm-hmm. Do classic Beast Wars. Bert Stormtrooper Classic Beast Wars Review. That way, I didn't.
Cracking my neck.
I thought I done made him have a stroke.
Yeah, no, I didn't go to the chiropractor this week, so I'm doing it myself.
He said, I thought I gave him a stroke. God dang. My man going stroking out.
Well, right before I got on here, I shot. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, let me do. No, you go ahead. I'm going to look for a picture because Olga was also talking about that G1 Jetfire.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find a good picture here to do a preview or a
teaser.
Teaser.
Right before I hopped on here, I shot 4 intros, and I've started filming. Actually, I got through the robot mode, Shattered Glass Megatron. And yes, he can turn into a tank. That's not in the instructions at all, but it's just a flat-out repaint of Siege Megatron. So there's what I really like about this one, I like the black helmet. Mm-hmm. And I would switch his head with another one in a heartbeat if he didn't have the blue eyes. Mm-hmm. Just to have a more Marvel-looking Megatron. But I've got him. I also shot the intro for this 6-shot that I absolutely love.
Nice.
This has been such a surprise purchase for just something I bought on a whim. I love, to quote my man Bert, I love this toy. And then I should have filmed him first. I shot the intro to Goldbug, but I went ahead and opened Megatron first. So that one's shot. And then I'm going to attempt my first MP third party. Okay, never mind. I won't show that one.
Hang on.
Fuck you then.
So, there you go. Go.
This thing. Wow. That was an omen right there because I have taken this out of the package. I've messed with it. Robot mode is glorious. Lots of die-cast metal, heavy duty. I cannot transform this thing for shit.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
Third party is another level,
halfway
man.
through the transformation, you say fuck it and put it back and stop messing with them.
I've done that 3 times. I even told the guy who lent it to me, I said, this may be one of those reviews where I just skip transformation altogether. And I'll say, hey, you go to this YouTube video and watch him transform. Because that's how I shot my intros. Like, hey, I'm not used to figures like these. I'm a Hasbro guy. I just dabble in third party. I'm not used to this at all. So I'm shooting this as a newbie coming in. So
yeah,
we'll see how it works.
Yeah, third party is another level, man. Especially on camera. Jeebus.
Oh, yes. Look at that.
That looks good, man.
Here's some before and after. I think it was better this way.
There we go.
Wow.
So taken apart. And then
man, I need to send you my Shattered Glass original
you can really see it there. I think this figure was stored in jet mode because when you looked at it in robot mode, it didn't look that bad. You can still see quite a bit of white on them in robot mode. But when look at the
no, you tell the big difference. Yeah, you tell the big difference then.
Yeah, you see the outside of the legs are yellow and the inside of the legs are still kind of white in all the arms and whatnot. But then when you go to the jet mode, that's when you can really see like, okay, all the jet parts were the parts that were exposed. So that's before and that's after.
Yeah.
On that, so I know I have a picture of him with the armor as well, but I'm not going to dig for it now. We'll save that. It's all going to be in the video. I go through the process of what I did to take them apart and restore them. Before and after.
Looks good, man.
Before and after with the armor, and even with the armor on, the armor covers a lot of the white. So that's why I really took most of the pictures concentrated on him without the armor. because that's when you could really see all the yellow, and the armor will cover up a lot of stuff.
See, I did the same thing. Mine was just as bad as yours, but was also missing the left arm. So I ended up buying another Junker Jetfire. It totally took this guy apart. And when I took him apart, I broke this section up here. So I had to trade that piece out. So this Jetfire, I bought another one. So this Jetfire here is Frankenstein from 3 different Jetfires. And I did that retro bright with him. And I was totally amazed how this guy turned out.
I also had to repair the front landing gear on mine because it would not stay shut.
Oh, that good old finger breaker landing gear.
Yeah, but mine wouldn't stay closed is the issue with mine. So, which really wasn't that big of a deal because when he was in jet mode, the landing gear is out anyway, and you put him on the table. And then for robot mode, you can flip it in and then transform him, and then the wings would hold it in. Yeah. So it was, but if you wanted to do like a flight thing with him, or if you wanted to do the Gerwalk mode, then you couldn't because the landing gear would just not stay in. I had to open that up, and the little piece of plastic that it latches onto, I had to boil that to actually, it was completely warped. And I had to boil it and bend it, cool it down, boil it again, bend it, cool it down, and do that a little bit at a time until I got it to the right shape. And now now the landing gear works perfectly.
Nemesis said I need to get my Jetfire too. I'm in mine's
Bert
another
says
room.
you have Chain Claw. You got to get him next.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I watched your review on that recently. So, thank you, Toy Hats.
I have those.
Wraps.
I have those too. I need to do some. I haven't, man. It's been a minute since I've done some G1 reviews. I may go back and. But the thing is, sometimes I don't have all the parts and stuff, and I don't know if I don't want to review everything that's incomplete.
I will not review a toy if I don't have him complete.
Yeah, some of them, I don't have everything. Now with the Pretenders, I think especially the animal ones, I do have all their parts in there, so I may do those. I don't know.
Bert, what's funny is Toy Hacks made the decal set for him. I mean, those are all brand new decals on him.
That's weird. And they didn't do one for Chain Claw. That's so weird.
Well, they didn't do Chain Claw, and they didn't do the second wave of the regular Pretenders.
Here's my next review. I'm going to review him tonight, the Generation Selects
I love that
Galvatron. So he's going to beat him. I got Waspinator. I'm going to do a versus with the Generation Waspinator, and I got a couple other things doing this week. I got 5.2 toys. I got a bunch of 5.2 toys. I can review those as well.
That's another one I'm going to be doing very, very soon because I want to get through the season 1 cast before I start getting into some of the other guys. But I've also got these guys up here on the queue. For,
I got
reviews here soon.
I got Generation Selects Artfire coming from Chosen Prime, so I'll be doing his reviews whenever I get that in.
Look here, Bert! You got a brand new member.
Yay! Nemesis TJ is that's a good dude right there. He's a good dude.
Nemesis, thank you so very much. We should do a thank you for you too. Let's see.
And he likes Nemesis Prime. Go figure. I know they like Nemesis Prime.
Let's give him this one.
It just looks weird, man. It just looks weird.
There was. I'm gonna shut up. My pterosaur is going to be interesting because it's going to be a custom pterosaur review.
Okay.
So the original Beast, I mean, it's a vintage figure, right? But the original Beast Wars pterosaur fetches quite the price.
Does it? I have one. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Even 10 years ago when I was collecting all of these Beast Wars figures, pterosaur was a pretty penny. However, there was a blue repaint of him, Laserbeak.
Yeah,
those are Armada, wasn't
it? Like Laserbeak or something like that. I think
no, he was Beast Wars. It was like the third wave or something.
Was it Beast Wars? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay, my bad. Okay.
It's straight up. It's the exact same toy, just straight up painted in blue.
Okay, gotcha.
So I bought that one, brand new in the package for I think $3 or $5, something like that. And I made my own pterosaur, which then gave me the opportunity, since I was already painting him and making my own, to actually give him a cartoon accurate paint job. So my pterosaur, I think looks better than the originally released pterosaur. So it's going to be kind of like a custom review. Well, I'm pretty proud of that pterosaur. He's inside that bin that those figures that I've been showing off are standing on. Yeah. He's inside of that bin. So
Elites, I got my Tigertron from CMD.com. They're based out of Canada, but they're right on the border of New York.
That's a good shop.
Yeah,
I've purchased from them before. That's a good.
Yeah, shop. They're a little more expensive. They're a little more expensive than like retail
service.
Yeah, they're really good. But it's CMD.com, and like I said, they ship out of New York, so they're pretty good. I get a lot of my Hasbro, my official stuff from them.
Yeah,
and so the Bert has as well. Patriot, have you ordered from CMD ever?
I have not.
Okay.
Yeah,
like I said, they're a little more expensive than retail, but
I purchased that Alien Attack El Cid piece of garbage from them years ago.
Oh, okay.
And that's the not Revenge of the Fallen. He's the movie 4 Optimus Prime. I am not grabbing him out of that shelf. Right, it's the movie 4. It's like a masterpiece. Movie 4 was what was the first movie title?
Age of Extinction.
Age of Extinction. So it's the Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. If you can imagine that in a masterpiece. Perfect truck mode, perfect robot mode. But the transformation is.
Who did you say it was?
Huh?
Who is it? What company?
Optimus Prime from Age of
Extinction. What company? Who makes it? Oh, Attack. Oh, they did some good stuff. This one wasn't that good.
El Cid is not one of them. The transformation was way more complicated than it needed to be. The parts were too small and fragile, and shit was just breaking off of it. When I got it out of the package, he was missing parts, and other parts were already broken when I got him.
Oh, okay.
And I covered all of this in my review, and I contacted CMD, and I had replacement parts on my desk.
That's good. Do you have Unique Toys Challenger?
I don't know. Let me look up.
That's a good one. Unique Toys does really great stuff. They did that. They did Dragoon, which is.
I do not. I know of this figure. So this is the figure that every one of us that was pissed off with El Cid should have done.
Yeah, that's a good one. And they do also the Dragoon, which is the Megatron from them. Mm-hmm. It looks like it don't even transform. Like it's so good. They do a Peru kill too as well, which is the lockdown. Man, the bot modes look like they don't even transform. Like they're so good.
Yeah, I would definitely. The Megatron you're talking about. I almost got that one.
You need to, man. It's not an easy transformation, but it's not a overcomplicated transformer. It's a transformation. It's like a satisfying transformation. But like I said, the bot mode, you can't even tell it transforms. You can't see any alt mode parts. Just same thing as Challenger. They are so good, man. I highly recommend those two. They are really fun. Unique Toys is awesome. They're actually coming back.
With his road.
Oh, my bad.
That's he knocked the bridge down or something.
So I never got the Alien Attack one, so I don't. I'll have to watch your review on it and see how bad it is.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The last time I transformed him was during the review, and I've never transformed him again, and I will never transform him again because, parts just broke. Parts came broken. And CMD sent me replacement stuff, but then other stuff broke transforming him.
Yeah,
and I had to fix stuff. Yeah, I mean, I have to transform him to learn how he works.
Oh, that's understandable. Yeah.
And then there's that stuff that broke and other stuff that broke again during the review. So I got it to robot mode, and I said, "That's it, guys. This is the last time this figure's ever going to get."
I got a bunch of those. I got a bunch of Transformers they're in bot mode. That's where they're staying. I'll never transform them.
And that's what I hate. That's really kind of the biggest thing about it is, to me personally, what's the point of having a transformer if I can't transform him?
Patriot and Nemesis TJ, he has been spending money on some Jeep parts.
Oh yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah.
Of course, now I got the new Jeep. I'm a little better off.
Yeah.
Now here's the one I haven't spent much time with at all.
That's a good one. I love the alt mode. I love the bomber. I like a bomber Megatron.
And one of my pieces, straight out of the box, is broke. Well, it's not.
Oh man, really?
Like this, his gun.
Oh, his gun, yeah.
Cannon. Because I mean, it's no big.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Hey, dinosaurs.
So you take this out.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
From the dinosaurs.
And then there's these sections here that fold out, like here.
Right.
See how that comes out?
That's right. Come on.
The one on this side doesn't. It comes that far and stops. And I unscrewed it to take a look at it. And the plastic they used to put the screw in,
yeah,
it's melted or it was pressed too hard, and it won't let it slide any further. There's just no way.
So it's like it's connected together. Yeah, that sucks.
Since it barely, I mean, it's not really that noticeable anyway. You put it on his arm, so I'm not too broken.
Yeah, fine. What do you think about the stand? I think it's one of the better stands I've had.
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's really weird that you give so much praise for a stand, but it's a good stand. I mean, it's nice.
What surprised me too is Toy Hacks actually has a set for this and the stand.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I ordered it. It's on the way.
That's pretty cool. I like him. Yeah, I still have him out. I haven't messed around with him in a while, but yeah, that's a good. I like the good one. Generation Toy did some good stuff.
I was determined I wanted to spend some money on a figure, and that's the one I decided to spend my money on.
That's a good one. I think that's is that the reissue or is that the new one?
That's the reissue because if you notice, he's got the pointy wings.
Okay.
The
because they came one without. I think it was like a retool or something.
Gargantuan blast effect.
Yeah, I didn't get that with mine.
That looks kinky.
I don't think I got that. That looked like a squid or something, or somebody just crapped out a squid.
Squid game.
I think am I echoing, or is that me? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, that's a good one.
Since I control this as well, we'll wait till Bert gets back.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Patriot Prime, and this is Deluxe Baldwin. We're here hijacking Bert's channel.
Yeah, we're gonna get him demonetized.
Hey, man, that's what he gets for walking away, man.
We're gonna get him demonetized. Right.
Yeah,
no, he's probably
shit.
Does it really get demonetized if you? I don't know. I never.
No.
Okay.
Usually the lives you don't get much as far as YouTube monetization. Lives are all the super chats and members and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now regular video you don't want to go nuts on.
No, I don't do that. No.
That's why I do those special bloopers for you guys.
I may get Unique Toys Destroyer, aka Nemesis Prime. Which one is Elites? Is that the Challenger recolor? Is that what that one is? I think. Like I said, I do have the Challenger, and I love it. That's a good Prime right there. That's a fun one.
Nemesis is all popular now, but I'd like to see some more Nemesis Scourge repaints.
Oh, Scourge, yeah, with the 80s woman's
turquoise.
The 80s woman's working shoulder pads. Well, that's do you have the Fans Hobby one, Patriot?
I do not.
That's another one. That's another third party.
Third parties.
I know, but I'm just saying, if just a splurge if you want to, if you want a nice Scourge, that's a good one to get.
Well, splurging may happen next year because were you in the chat when I told you I don't think I'm going to be able to go to TFCon next year because of the
I remember that. Yeah, you're not going to get to go.
Probably not. I got to wait till the first of the year when our calendar comes out, and if it hits the way I think it is, there's no way in the world I'm going to be able to go.
Oh, that sucks, man. I don't know if anybody. I think Cato may try to go. I don't think Bert's going to get to go. I don't know if Bert, are you going to Chicago TFCon next year?
I'm planning on it.
I guess Bert's going.
I'm absolutely planning on it. I'm already saving for it. And
Hoist, I think. I don't know if Hoist is going or not.
What I'd like to do is fly up and take a train back.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Man, that's a long train. That's a long train ride.
It's a 2 day. It's a day and a half for a 2 day train. You get a.
Wow.
Yeah. There's the Amtrak goes from Grand Central Station straight into Orlando.
Okay.
And you can get one of the mini sleepers. So I don't need a whole room, but it's one of those where it's like half of the room where you
undecided.
Get the 2 seats with the table, but then they turn into bunk beds.
Okay. And, is it Amtrak?
What's that?
Is it Amtrak or is it
Amtrak,
another Amtrak? Okay.
Yeah, it's like a day and a half, 2 days ride back, and then I'm coming back with my bags with me. and I can play with my toys on the train, and I can look at the scenery, and I can rest, right? Because the trip back just absolutely sucked.
Mine did too.
Yeah, I mean, and I flew, and everybody that drove, I mean, but I think I was one of the first people to leave, and I was the last person to get home. I got home like at midnight.
I don't know. I think I was late. I was about that same time too, man. I was supposed to
before I did, because I thought we were talking about you had like a 2-3 hour delay, and you still got home before I did.
Was it okay? Yeah, I was supposed to fly out at 7:45. Yeah. I didn't fly out till almost like 9 or 10 o'clock.
That's why I was glad I took the next day off, because if I had to have been at work the next day, I would have been dead. Right. So.
Hey, one or two, man, quit asking the same question over and over. We don't answer, questions about other reviewers. So if you want to, do something like that, go off somewhere. I'm not trying to take over anybody's channel, but he keeps asking the same channel over and over. Stop.
We don't do that.
Stop
in this
it.
Group.
Come on now, stop it.
Yeah, we don't do that in this group. We don't, regardless of what our opinions on other people may or may not be. We're not going to disclose. We're not going to talk about them. We're not. Even if it's a reviewer that we may not like, we're not going to sit here and talk crap about some other people. That they got their channel, they do their thing. We have our channels, we do our thing.
So quit asking every 5 seconds. I mean, come on now, have some respect. Anyways, sorry, I forgot this is not my channel. I was fixing.
That's why we're part of the same group.
I jumped on somebody yesterday on Patriot's channel because they were posting spoilers for Masterverse.
Oh yeah.
So.
That's true. Just calm down, man. It's okay.
Yeah. You know what's funny? None of these figures are in dinosaur mode right now, but she saw the car and she knew.
Awesome. That's all. Is that dinosaurs?
Is that dinosaur? She was looking at the car. Look.
Yeah.
These guys are in robot modes.
Yep.
She knew, and she was playing with the car. It drives. The dinosaur car. It drives. We've been watching that Camp Cretaceous on Netflix.
Oh,
okay.
Loves that show.
That's a good show. That's a really good show.
I didn't like it at first because I thought, well, like every other show, it starts off very kiddified.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, people are getting eaten. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is not kiddified.
Because you realize that, and they're already done 2 seasons, so there's not really any spoilers here. But
3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. So they. It starts off, like you said, kiddified, like these kids in a camp, and what the heck is this? And then all of a sudden, things start to go down, and you realize this is happening during Jurassic World. So there's scenes from the Jurassic World movie that are happening from the point of view of the kids. They're seeing this stuff happen. So like they see Masrani's helicopter fly over and go into the bird sanctuary and that kind of stuff. Like this, you realize, oh, so this is just the same situation, just from other points of view. Really cool. And then the after effects of that, after the evacuation of the island, and the people that are left stranded after the evacuation of the island, you're like, wow, it gets dark. It's a really good show.
Yeah, for a kid's show, it's impressive. We binged the entire 2nd season in one night.
Damn. Yeah. I love binging, but then
over and over and over again. It's really good.
I love binging stuff, but then when you're done, it's like, oh, I gotta wait for a year before something else comes out.
That's me watching Creep Show right now. I did a 3-month trial of Shudder, thanks to Dead Meat James. If you watch Dead Meat, and I have enjoyed that, watching those old horror movies, and I got into Creep Show, and I've just been knocking this one out. I've got like 2 episodes, and I'm done until next year.
I've been catching up because we're pretty big fans of Doctor Who, but we stopped regular TV a couple of years ago, so we just do subscription services now. So we're a couple of years behind on Doctor Who. We got HBO Max, so I'm catching up. I'm binging on Doctor Who right now to catch up, and I've got about 5 episodes left before I'm done. And I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna have to sit here and wait again.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is about a lot of people say, I cut out cable and everything just to save money, but then they add up all their subscriptions they buy, and it's like it's the same. Yeah, it's the same price or more. You're like, oh, I didn't save any money.
Yeah, we're not on that boat because some of the subscription services that we have are included with our internet.
Okay,
we got them in the package, so we're not on that boat. But we're close to.
We got Hulu, Netflix, Disney, HBO Max, Discovery.
Wow.
And Shudder.
We have Netflix, Disney. We have Apple, whatever, but it comes with there. It comes free or something. And what was the other one you said, Patriot? Not Shudder. The one before Shudder.
Discovery.
No, yeah, not Discovery. What was the other ones you said?
Netflix, Hulu.
Don't do Hulu.
Disney.
Discovery,
Shudder.
Oh, there's another one you had.
There was another one. HBO Max.
HBO. Okay, we got HBO Max too. So we got HBO Max, Netflix. We watch Netflix a lot. I do HBO Max quite a few. Is Discovery any good? Because you get like you get a different channels.
You get a lot. You get like Science Channel, Travel Channel, Animal Channel. I mean, I like it because MythBusters is on it. You can't ever go wrong with MythBusters. All those Travel Channel shows, especially Halloween, when they do the haunted house shows, Halloween attractions and stuff like that. How's Shudder? Do they have old movies? Yes, they do. They got a wide variety.
See, we used to
and they got their own.
What's that?
Yeah, I have DirecTV.
Continues to jack up their prices while removing channels.
Yeah, we pay $200. We pay $200 a month for direct. Yeah. I only watch. I maybe watch maybe a total of 5 to 10 channels.
Yeah,
on content. Maybe 5 to 10.
The cost kept going up.
Yeah,
they kept taking channels off. Channels that we like, they would just take them off. And then every time it rains, every time it sprinkles outside, you lose signal.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if God farts,
Netflix we were paying for. So we're like,
if God farts or something, it's gone. It's already gone. I like Netflix. Netflix, we watch a lot of Netflix. HBO Max is pretty good. I mean, it's decent.
For all the DC stuff.
Yeah, I watched that.
DC animated.
I didn't do Hulu. I didn't really know Hulu. I thought about Discovery Plus. I thought about doing those, but I don't know for sure.
Like Hulu because you can catch up on regular shows. Like America, for example, Dylan likes America's Funniest Videos. It comes out on Sunday nights, so we can watch it on Mondays.
They're still doing live for America's Funniest Video?
They sure are. Like 35 years.
Jeebus. I watched them in the night. I remember when Full House.
Who's
Carlton. Okay. Carlton? Yeah. I remember Full House.
Fresh Prince, Alfonso Rivera or whatever.
Oh, Alfonso Rivera's hosting it now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I started off with the Full House guy.
Never felt the same after Bob Saget, though. I liked having Bob Saget on that show.
Yeah, Bob Saget was pretty good. Then it was the other older white man. What was his name?
Well, after Bob Saget, they got
Tom Bergeron,
Daisy Fuentes, and some other kid, some comedian, and Daisy Fuentes, and they were terrible.
Really? I don't remember them doing it.
What's his name that hosts Hollywood Squares?
Yeah, what'd you just say, Patriot? What was his name?
Tom Bergeron was before Alfonso Rivera.
Okay, I remember him. He did it for a while. He did it for a long time.
Bergeron's the host of Hollywood Squares, right?
I don't know for sure.
Yeah. I can't remember.
I don't remember, but he was. Bob Saget was for a long time, and so was the other guy.
Yeah, Tom Bergeron hosted Hollywood Squares.
Okay.
Yeah, he did it for a long.
Hollywood Squares and AFC at the same time.
I remember seeing he was there. He was quite a few years. He was doing it for a while. And then Carlton, how long? He's been doing it for a minute, hadn't he? Carlton?
At least 3 years.
Okay. I didn't know they were doing still live. America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh yeah, we just caught it randomly one night, and Dylan got hooked. And then we like that new show,
our weekly show. When we were kids, that was our end of the week. Every Sunday nights, we had to watch America's Funniest Videos
on Sunday nights
and America's Funniest People, and then we went to bed to get ready for school the next day.
We usually had the Disney movie of the week.
That too. Yeah.
Oh.
And 9 times out of 10, it was a James Bond movie. If it wasn't a Disney movie.
Cybernetic Geek asked you a question. Would you get a Titan class size M16A4 Transformer to recreate your intro?
M16A4.
What is that? What vehicle is that? That's a military.
M16, the assault
Is that
rifle.
And an M16.
Yeah, you're talking about that?
Four.
Ooh, did y'all? Hey, did y'all?
A2.
Yeah, we did.
When I got out of the Army, it was the A2. Are they up to A4? And then we have the.
No, did y'all pre-order the guns? Y'all pre-order the sniper rifles?
Yes,
I did too. I got both of them, man. I can't wait. Those things are the size. They're the size of a sniper rifle. I mean, I saw a guy holding it. I'm like, that thing.
As if I needed any more convincing, but when I saw the video of them shooting, I was like,
oh yeah.
Buy it now.
Well, it's a dude my size holding it like this.
I know, man. I was like, God, that thing is gonna be huge. Nimbus TJ, yeah. Did y'all watch Dune? Y'all watch the remake of Dune?
Haven't seen it
It's pretty
yet.
good. It's pretty good. I like it. I'm excited. There's gonna be another one coming, so it's pretty good.
It's not 3 hours like the other one.
No, it's 3 hours. It's about 2 hours alone, but
the other one really wasn't that related to the book anyway.
Yeah, so the second one is coming out hopefully sometime next year or 2023 or something.
Now, 2004 or 3, Sci-Fi did a miniseries all week. Dune. That was really good.
Oh, did they?
Like week-long miniseries.
I didn't see that one. But yeah, the remake or whatever, it was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, those sniper rifles look. MBK, is it MBK? I think
so.
MBK K-SR01 or SR02. I ordered the SR02, the blue one.
And $80. What was it? $80, I think.
Yeah.
Not a bad price at all.
$90 is shipped for mine.
Okay, not bad at all. Not for a third party, and for being that big.
Yeah, it looks to be about Titan class.
I'm looking for a picture of one right now.
It looks. I got both. I had to get both of them. They look really good. Which one did you get, Patriot? And which one did you get, Bert?
I got the
blue one. Okay. Yeah, they look. That's awesome. I never heard of the company either. They're either a new company or they branched off for somebody or.
Well, as bad as I wanted both, I was like,
"Ooh, look at that!
So pretty.
Look at that! That's sexy right there."
There's a robot mode.
That's the green one.
Yeah.
I wanted to show the picture up top.
It's got the scope and everything too.
The green one.
Oh wow! Look at the scope too and everything. Golly, that's gonna be sexy right there.
I wanted to show the picture up top, but it wouldn't let me separate it of the guy holding it in the rifle mode. There he is.
Yeah, that is a huge.
Look at that. It's like a Nerf gun size. Man.
I hope he's my size, not no midget.
Yeah, it's like either it's a big gun or a small person. Yeah, that looks good. That is awesome. Where'd y'all get y'all's from?
I ordered mine from AliExpress, so I can get it before Christmas.
Okay.
Because we were,
I got mine on
we were looking
CCP.
at them on what, TF Source and Chosen Prime, right?
Yeah,
yeah. Chosen Prime. I got mine. I got mine from Chosen Prime.
TF Source have them on pre-order, but they won't deliver until
January. But they might get them sooner. Now, Chosen Prime they've been getting stuff earlier before, so I mean, the pre-order.
I think the thing it got with Chosen Prime, it didn't say what the shipping was going to be.
Exactly.
That shipping surprise.
Yeah,
that's
gonna. Yeah.
They were, I think, how much were they on Chosen Prime?
$79.99.
They were 80 on so on TF Source, the green one was 79, but the blue one was 69. The day we were looking at them, I don't know, they might have changed now, but the day we were looking at them, the blue one was $10 less. But
I wonder if they're different.
Wait to January or February, and we don't know what shipping is going to be. Fire Trucks and I were looking at them on AliExpress. We're like, for an extra $20, which is probably going to be cost of shipping, we could get them in December. So Fire Trucks and I ordered from AliExpress.
Okay, cool. Thank you, David. You have a good night, man.
God, I love this. I'm just sitting here rolling him back and forth, man. I just love this little car, dude.
DW Nuts Reviews. How you doing?
Hello, DW Nuts. I haven't seen you in a while, man.
DW Nuts.
How many people are
Reviews stuff and things. I like that.
My computer just said, fuck your mic. It just killed it.
Fuck your couch. I have a guy that says his name is I'm a Toilet. And he responds to some of my reviews. Every time he does, I'm like, I love your handle, man. It just says I'm a toilet, and it's just a picture of a toilet. And I'm like, that's awesome. That's you can't.
Does he normally talk shit to you?
No, no, he don't talk shit to me. But it'd be cool. I would let him talk shit to me because he's a toilet. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited for those, man. When I saw them, they showed them off, I think, last year at a show overseas, and I was like, wow, that looks pretty cool. And even Kato. Before. Yeah, they showed them over at one of the shows overseas. And me and Kato were talking about, where's the pre-order? We want those. And
we are so horrible with each other's wallets. You realize that? We just become a group of enablers.
That's true. But yeah, we saw those. I want to say last year. I think it was at a show last year. They showed them off, and yeah, me and Kato were talking like, yeah, I definitely want those things. So, but we didn't know they were that big. I mean, they just looked cool. They were sniper rifles and they were robots. But then whenever they showed how big they was, wow!
So we got to bring them all to TFCon in Chicago. We can all just walk in with it.
Yeah, I'm sure the airports would love that. Like, yeah, we're gonna have to
have it in robot mode.
That is true. Yeah. Okay.
Robot.
I can see that. The other day, how in the world
of my buddy doll.
What now?
We can walk in with robot modes the size of a My Buddy doll.
Yeah. What'd you say, Patrick?
The other day on my Browning review. Well, how'd they ship that in the mail without having an orange tip? Because he was in robot mode. They scan it. Oh, that's a robot.
It's a robot mode.
There wasn't even a picture on the box showing he was a gun.
Yeah, that's good. I think they shipped the older Megatrons. They were in gun mode.
Yep.
Weren't they? Yeah.
Got to work on the Chicago accent then.
What's up, Martin?
From a Chicago accent.
Guy from Mexico City. Martin. What's up, Martin?
Martin Alejandro Soto Diaz.
That exactly what he said, man.
It's right there in front of you. Look, Martin Alejandro Soto Diaz.
Yeah, I believe you.
That's what I was saying in my mind.
I believe you.
Not like you guys would say, Martin
That's
Alejandro.
Martin.
That's Martin. That's Martin Alejandro Soto Diaz.
Exactly. It's Martin Alejandro Soto
exactly. That's Martin.
Say his name in Japanese style. What was that you did that one night? You said proctologist or
the ear, nose, and ear, nose, and throat doctor. In Spanish is otorinolaryngologo. But you can take that and just say it in Japanese accent. Otorinolaryngologo.
And somebody commented, "Oh, your Japanese is perfect." It's like, well, it's not Japanese.
So somebody. Were you on that, Deluxe?
I don't think I was on that one.
We were going over our TFCon pickups, and I was showing.
I do remember you saying. I remember y'all saying something about it. I do remember that, but I don't think I was on that one. I was
showing off the Legends, the LG35 and LG42 from the Legends, and I don't remember what they were calling Japan. And then I just went otorinolaryngologo. And somebody in the comments said, "Oh, your Japanese, your pronunciation in Japanese was perfect." I'm like, dude, that wasn't even Japanese. That was a Spanish word that I said in the Japanese accent.
Perfect Japanese. Awesome. I'm in England. Awesome. That's cool. Deluxe is so white. Yeah. I am cracker. I'm cracker white.
Who said that Deluxe is so white? Nemesis?
Yeah. But yeah.
We're going on that 2-hour mark.
We are. Oh, wow. How long do you think that review took?
Well, it took 20 minutes just for you to take it out of the box.
I say around an hour-ish.
That took about an hour. That's the longest review I've ever done.
Give or take.
We got 25.
I don't know.
5 people have joined the chat in the last 5 minutes. So
you were kind of sidetracked on a couple things. So I think if you would have done the straight review, 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, probably give or take.
That depends on our editing.
Yeah.
That's true. If I were to do a straight up camera, hands in front of the camera review, that'd probably be about 20 minutes, I think.
And of course,
with 2 figures,
you don't have to do the transformation because we've seen that figure before. That's like with this Megatron. I didn't go over transformation at all. This is the
you shouldn't have to.
version of this mold.
Yeah, I didn't transform her. I didn't transform her.
Transformation with her either. In a hands in front of the camera review, I probably wouldn't.
I think mine was 17 minutes just because I transformed him and my pictures and stuff. So yeah, I didn't transform her because I've already done that. So mine was mine was 20. Mine was 25 minutes actually, but that's with the floor time and the pictures and stuff. And so yeah, normally it would have been about 15 to 20 minutes, give or take. I
think I like the car mode better, man.
Oh, I do too. I like the alt modes better than on both of them.
That car mode is
I swear, now that you've all reviewed that guy, I am so tempted just to leave it in the box. I feel like I don't need to review it now.
Just review the box then. Just say,
I'm telling you, man,
look at this box. It is awesome.
I would take it out of the box and display it in this.
Man, I like it in the box so much, man, Bert. It looks good with that, but I just think the box looks so good.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna display. It takes up a lot of room too, though. That's a bad part. It does take up a lot of room. So, hey, Bert's gonna have to read what Martin said because I don't know what that says. Something about T-Rex. Okay. I know. I see T-Rex.
Help us white boys out.
He's drinking now. Oh no, I thought he's drinking something. No. What's that say?
This T-Rex figure is
a remold.
It's not a remold of Beast Wars Megatron. Yes,
from Kingdom. From Kingdom,
it's not a remold. It's a repaint with a new head.
Repaint. Yeah,
we've discussed that already. I guess you joined the
I can read that later. Amigos.
No es un remolde, es un repaint. Cogieron la figura de Megatron, le pusieron pintura nueva y le pusieron una cabeza nueva. Eso es todo.
Oh, yeah.
No hay remold.
I must have pressed 2.
Nueva pintura y nueva cabeza.
He said I must have pressed 2 because I don't understand anything y'all said. That's awesome.
Are you asking about this guy? Show him in the camera.
Show that thing in bot mode in camera.
You should have been here an hour ago.
About an hour ago. An hour or two ago.
When I did a live review. See, so for those of you joining us now, later, because I know the title says unboxing and first impressions review. That happened an hour ago.
That's like people that joined mine last night. Has the drawing happened yet? Yeah, an hour and a half ago.
Spanish bird. Well, I grew up in Puerto Rico, so I would hope so. That's not American high school English, high school Spanish. That's me growing up in Puerto Rico.
I think I can say the only thing I can say in Spanish is "Me llamo Mateo, me gusta coger," and that is that's. I had my.
By the way, that's not going to work in every country. That only works in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like to, the last part that you said that you like to do, that specific word for that term for that is used in Mexico and nowhere else.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, my E5 was Mexican. He was Mexican, so he taught me that.
You say that, what you're saying is my name is Matt and I like to take.
I like to take?
I like to take.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, my E5 was he was Mexican, and he told me to say that out loud.
Take any way you want.
Oh, my wife's home, man. I'm gonna to get off. My God.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Nah.
Yeah, same here. I haven't seen my family since 7
o'clock. I'm gonna head out, y'all. This was fun, man. I had a great time. Thank you for having me on.
2 nights in a row, too.
I don't think I'm gonna make a habit out of reviewing figures live. It's just way too time consuming. But
what you need to do is do smaller figures, because what I am thinking of doing, because it was such a big hit, is doing live toy hacks decaling, and I may start doing it for the smaller ones.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So,
that'd be pretty cool. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. It's been a great time. I had a great time. Thank y'all.
Thanks for joining.
It'll be good. All right. Love y'all.
Was Bert with me when I met you at TFCon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We met him in the line for the
cosplay
custom contest. Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Now it's you and I again.
Yeah. He was asking to see robot mode picture. So this guy would make a perfect candidate for a modern taking on Armada Red Alert. I would love to see an Armada Red Alert out of this guy. This is a really, really cool figure. All righty. Well, it's been 2 hours.
Not yet. 45 more seconds.
Oh yeah, we got about 45 seconds left. It's been 2 hours. Matt's already been told the street lights are on. He had to go home. He couldn't play anymore. And I think you and I are about to hit that.
Yeah, any moment it's going to happen.
And
Lisa's downstairs painting the Christmas gifts.
It's not bad. 10 o'clock's not too late though, so I still got time to see the family.
No, this is normally what time I start.
Yeah, I know. Engineer says it's fun, gentlemen. But see, here's what keeps me going is that more people are joining the chat. We're up to 26 now. So we were at 20 a minute ago.
There for a while.
What's that?
And then after the review kind of ended, that's when everything tapered off.
Yeah.
When we start rambling,
and people start joining in again as it starts to get a little later. Jonathan. Oh, this is an interesting name. Jonathanus Prime 84 got his crossover set today.
like I said, mine hadn't even shipped. That pisses me off. It's supposed to be here Monday and it hadn't even shipped yet.
Let's watch it ship tomorrow. Well, it's Amazon, so they go 7 days anyway.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? And it's in this neighborhood that I live in. This didn't have. I don't know if this is new, a COVID thing or what. Because this didn't used to happen at our old house, but we also moved here the same week that everything shut down for COVID, right? So I came into the office on a Monday and they told us, you guys got to go home. Everybody's got to work from home now. And I'm like, I'm literally in the middle of moving. Can I work from the office? No, you got to go home. So we had to call our internet provider and have them disconnect the internet from our house that we were still living in and connect it here in the new house. And that first week after we closed, I worked from the house, from this house. The house was completely empty. So my drive to work was leaving the house, the old house. I would pack the car full of boxes at night. In the mornings, I'd take the girls to school and then drive to the new house, bring all the boxes in, and then log in and work. So this was going to the office for me for like a week. But I don't know if this is something that, the reason I bring that up is because this may have something to do with it, and I'm just not aware of it. It's just the way that the timing worked out. But ever since we moved to this house, the post office delivers on Sunday. Packages only, not regular mail. But if you got a package in it's coming post office, we get packages delivered by the post office on Sundays here.
Now, no, FedEx and UPS does, but not our post office.
I've never seen that before at the old house. And again, I don't know if that's just something with this. I doubt that would be something to do with this neighborhood. I have to think that had something to do with COVID. But if it's a package, USPS delivers packages here on Sundays. It's weird. But that's Amazon. You'll probably get it. You'll probably see the shipping notification tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm excited. Of course, I've got so much stuff to do. I've got such a backlog. I can't even begin to tell you the Toy Hex decals I have to apply yet. And I haven't even started on the ARC.
I can't believe I totally slept on the. Of course, I haven't really shot any Prime stuff because when I did the Jet Power Revive and the God Force Jinrai, I shot those together. So I did the intro and the vehicle mode for one, and then I did the intro and the vehicle mode for the other. And then I went back and did the transformation for one, did the transformation for the other. That way I could compare them without having to, as you're shooting one, then I'm transforming this one and I'm transforming this one back and forth. So I'd be transforming them 4 times. That way I would shoot the truck mode. I could compare them both and then transform this one, and now I have them in the robot mode and I can compare them both for both videos. So I shot those together. So last week I didn't shoot it. That's just Prime. I already had it done. And that was the plan for the Legends Jinrai and the Legends God Bomber, because I'm going to do those as 2 videos. I'm going to do the Super Jinrai in one video. I'm going to do the God Bomber and the God Jinrai in the second video. And I was hoping to have, if I can do that tomorrow, I'll have it ready for Monday. If not, I'll probably do like the Jetfire video or Chainclaw on Monday morning.
It's funny listening to how we do our shooting, because for me, I screwed up by putting him in tank mode because normally what I do is I shoot all the robot stuff. And if you watch my video, you'll say, and then there's that quick cut. Now let's do transformation.
Yeah.
Because normally during that quick cut, while he's still in robot mode, I do the comparisons, the final shot, and the outro. Yeah. Then I transform at the end.
Real, I shoot chronologically, and I try not to cut as much as possible. So normally,
I used to, but then I started finding that's more efficient.
Yeah. I've started shooting, and again, because I'm working from home, I have to, the hour that I get from between dropping the girls off at school and logging in. So I'll have to shoot short segments in between, or if I'm shooting during lunch, or when I clock out, and if my wife is picking up the girls that day, then I get about an hour and a half. Thank you for the Browning recommendations, PPR and Bert.
He bought one right after watching my review, and I was like, well, hey, I got to blame Bert because he's the reason I bought one.
That is such a good – that's a figure that I had as a kid. So if we want to pass the blame, I would pass the blame to Transformers and video games.
Video games. I went back and rewatched his because I had a comment on his from 2 years ago. Man, I'd love to get this figure. So I commented back and said, here we are 2 years later. I got that figure.
Yeah, that's a figure that I had as a kid. I had an original one as a kid. Something that was very interesting about growing up in Puerto Rico. We were very in the 80s, 70s and 80s. We were very fortunate, and we didn't realize how fortunate we were. We got a lot of stuff. We've obviously we're Americans, so we get a lot of our pop culture from the U.S. So TV and toys and cartoons and stuff like that comes from the U.S. But we're going back to a time when there was only 3 channels and there wasn't that much programming, and TV channels have to fill in time. So we would get a lot of programming from South America, and in South America they would get their programming from Japan. So we also got a lot of anime, a lot of Japanese cartoons growing up, and we would also get those toys. So we get a lot of Asian imports growing up. So I got to grow up exposed to both of those. So like I had the original, the Takara non-Transformers Browning, the red one, as a kid.
Yeah, I remember in your review, didn't you state like you were disappointed that you got him instead of Megatron?
Yeah,
and years later realized you had a
and we had two. And we had to, because that was one of those that my mom would just buy him at the market. We're talking about Matthew. Yeah, Rico. We had Matthew. Dude, Rico. Come on, dude. Got a shelf full of them over here, dude. God, these figures are not cheap to collect for. Yeah, so it was one of those like you had the market, and there would be vendors with tables in the streets. With just boxes of Takara toys, pre-Transformer Takara toys on there for $5. And it was one of those that Puerto Rico toys are way more expensive over there. Is that? I guess that's now. I haven't been in Puerto Rico in 30 years, dude. I grew up in Puerto Rico. I left for the Army in '94. I haven't been back since '96. So maybe that's a thing now. But back then, for example, Browning. Takara, pre-Transformers Browning, like $5 a piece from the market. Wow. That was one of those toys that my mom would just buy in doubles because it was me and my brother, and we each had to have our own. So she did the thing where she would put her initial on the bottom of the foot, kind of thing, so we knew which one was ours. And and it was one of those things where like, oh, we didn't get Megatron, we got this one, it's a knockoff. We still played with it a lot, but it was still not Megatron. And then grow up years later, realize, oh my God, I had a Takara pre-Transformers Browning, and I always thought it was a piece of crap.
Also impressed with mine. He's actually displayed right beside you on Megatron.
Mine is on my desk, still over there next to on the other side of this desk where I work.
Well, it's so funny how you and I both reviewed the same figure, and I noticed something that you didn't go over in your review, and you helped me out, was you explained how you have to pull the back apart because there's that little locking tab. Mm-hmm. And then I discovered how the front locks unless you pull the front.
Yep.
So,
because that little clip for the trigger is one of the most commonly broken pieces because people just want to pull them.
Yep.
And they break them. But mine, Mine has never been on my G1 shelf because mine has never left a spot on the desk. It's right. It's my fiddle toy on my desk. It's never. I just pick it up and play with it all the time. I just love that figure so much.
That's me and this stupid thing for some reason. I just have yet to find a place for this little figure.
What is that?
That's one of those mini cons. Turns into like a digger thing. I'm always, anytime you see me in the chat and somebody else talking, I'm fiddling with this damn thing.
Yeah. Benjamin, that's what we got. That's the version that we got is the blue Browning. I want to get a red one because that's the one that I had as a kid.
He has.
Huh?
He has them.
Oh, he has them both?
Yep.
Nice.
No, the guy we bought them off of.
He has the red ones?
He's got red ones.
Okay.
It was $5 cheaper than the blue one.
Get out.
But I ended up
getting. You didn't have the red ones when I gotta look that up now.
He had some red ones.
Damn it!
I just cost you some money, didn't I?
You're about to cost me $100. Let me see.
And that's what we do.
That's what we do. We are bad influence.
Somebody hit Bert with a super chat. He's gonna buy another brownie.
Yeah, somebody super chat me so I can buy another Browning. I got to go back in my. We bought those in 2021, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Well, but when did I buy? I bought mine in 2021 as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, same seller.
Yeah, that guy from California.
I just clicked on the link and I got a blank page. That's weird.
Hold on. Let me help you too.
Crimson. Let me look at him by items for sale. Here you are. New Repro Red, $90. Damn it.
Okay. There you go, Browning fun hoist.
Hoist just super chat. Browning fun.
Give him a Bert.
Let's give him a Bert. What do we want to give him? Let's give him a we already gave him the hot and spicy, didn't we? Is that what we gave him last time?
I think we played that one once.
Let's give him the Cheech.
Oh shit, you could have got both of them for $175.
Shit. I don't know how to be. No crib on MTV. God only knows. Got my mini-me in the GP. See how it goes. Yeah, a little creepy.
So he's on my watch list because I will be purchasing him very, very soon. I got to have a red one. That's one I had as a kid, man.
Yeah, he's got both of them now, a blue and a red for $175.
That's awesome. He didn't have red ones when I bought mine. He only had.
He even has a KO Galaxy
he only
shuttle.
had two blue ones at the time when I bought mine. That's cool that he brings them in. Oh, you just clicked that? You just posted that link?
Yep. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting I'm you on here.
What is Chukatron asking?
Best KO MP36. I have the Infinite Transformation Emperor of Destruction, and I love that figure. I love that toy.
I love this toy. I love all the. Somebody asked me if I've ever said I hate this toy.
Yeah, last night.
That was last night. Once. I was so pissed off with that figure. That a piece of crap. It is still on shelf. I see it on shelves still, and I can't believe that figure's still on shelves. What a piece of garbage! And everybody that comments is usually like a parent that bought that figure, and then they came and watched my review, and they say, and they're all equally pissed off, and they say they wish they would have watched my video before they bought it.
I got a lot of people that ask me, well, how come you didn't review this figure? How come you didn't review that? And I'm like, well, since I'm buying these with my own money, I kind of watch other reviews too. And if it's something I know is a piece of junk, I'm not going to get it. I don't buy figures just to review. I did that at first. Yeah,
that's a terrible habit to buy things only to review. I had somebody send a comment on one of my videos at some point this week. Hey, do you have this figure? Because if you don't, you should buy it and review it. I'm like, no. Unless you want to buy it and send it to me, then no.
Chukatron, that's where I ordered mine from. Show Z. I actually just moved him to my Megatron shelf. He was on my big display. I've been rearranging everything, trying to make room.
Yeah, so my blue Browning is a Decepticon. I want to get the red one and make him an Autobot.
Yeah, I noticed he came with both sets of decals, which I'm glad he did because my second sheet had a big crease right down the middle.
Oh,
but it was on the Autobot side, so it was like no biggie.
I hope my Autobot is good for the red one because he's going to be an Autobot.
Well, I still got DK in case he's not. I got
wow. IP Freely, which I love your name, dude. Had the Magnum 44 micro changer. It is, yes, so expensive. Out of the 4 micro change guns, that is the most expensive one.
That's the only one I've never seen in person.
Yeah. I've never seen the black Megatron in person.
I have once. I forget. That might have been at CHEETOR.
Really?
I couldn't touch it. He wouldn't let nobody touch it.
I bet. But it's funny because it's the regular Walther P38. It's just in black and without any of the Man from U.N.C.L.E. attachments.
Yeah. It looks like the one I got from TFCon, a larger version.
Yeah.
I also got the KO Beast Wars Megatron, but he wasn't made as good, and I never transformed him. He doesn't feel well. He didn't come with instructions for one thing, but he looks great. Looks like he stepped right out of the cartoon. I
don't understand why they have never reissued Transmetals Megatron. I don't understand that. They had the mold as recently as Armada and Energon. Because they retooled it and added minicom ports to it. So I don't understand why they've never reissued that figure.
But man, and once I found out, like I said before, he's been that same pose for probably going on 15 years.
Yeah,
because I'm afraid to touch him.
I've only ever seen one in person once at a flea market. This dude I know that runs a toy store. It was a combination toy store and video game store, and he had him in the box. Unopened in the box. I think he wanted $120 for it. And I think he was willing to drop it to $100 for me. And I'm like, dude, I can't open it. I can't play with it. I'm not going to pay $100 for a figure that I know as much as I want this figure. I'm not going to pay $100 for a figure that is staying in the box that I'm never going to play with. Yeah. But he comes packaged in dinosaur mode, if you remember. So I wouldn't even be able to display him in robot mode. I'd have to display him in dino mode. God, I want that figure so bad, but I want a new one that's not going to break.
What about ordering the Armada one and painting it?
That one is equally as difficult and expensive to find because I think many people have that idea.
Oh, okay.
Plus, he's got the minicom ports, which yuck. But,
that's right.
But still, I wouldn't mind. Honestly, if because I have looked for the Armada one, and it's pricey.
Now,
what was it called? What was the Armada one called?
PREDACON. I think it was just called PREDACON.
See what we got.
I moved
a lot of parts. People are selling him in parts. Hasbro Transformers Armada Predacon with minicons, $139.
Jesus.
That's the cheapest one. That's like the full figure. Before that, it's parts. Like here's the head, here's an arm. That's not even Predacon. Yeah. So yeah, here's a head, here's a leg, here's an arm. The first figure that you find that's the full figure, $140. And then the next one is $170. So that's that. That's a figure that you're going to pay that much for, so that you can take it apart and paint it.
We're losing Hoist. He says enough's enough.
Enough's enough. He said it's late. It is late. Dude, we've been at this for almost 2.5 hours.
That just goes to show how good friends we are. We can do this. We can do this every night.
Yeah, we did this morning.
True.
We went out for an hour and a half just playing on StreamYard with the different cameras.
Yeah, you guys weren't on here. It was just Bert and I talking. So
and we're up to 28 viewers. It just keep coming in.
You must have a hell of a thumbnail.
What's that?
I said you must have a hell of a thumbnail.
Did you see the thumbnail?
Yeah,
you saw the thumbnail. That's weird. I don't see any comments. Oh, I guess it's because the comments are just the live chat.
You won't get.
It doesn't actually start doing comments until after we end the broadcast. Yeah. Okay.
And then it usually takes YouTube 24 hours to fully process this one, especially because it's a 2-hour one.
Yeah, I got to come back tomorrow, and then so I can add the banners at the end of the video where it shows the other videos that you can watch, stuff like that. I got to wait 24 hours before that.
Now,
John says this is therapy.
I'm not sure if I'm going to finish shooting this guy tonight or just wait until the morning. Usually what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and go in and edit everything I've already shot, so I'm ready just to throw in the new stuff.
Yeah, I got a feeling now. I'm off on Monday, so I'm going to be doing some shooting on Monday. So I got a feeling that I will be skipping That's Just Prime this week because I don't think I'm going to be shooting LG 35 tomorrow and have them ready by Monday morning.
You got a small one you could just throw up real quick?
I don't have any made.
Okay.
I got a couple of KO World's Smallest Transformers primes that I've had by my desk ready to shoot as soon as I don't have something to shoot. But then I keep having things to shoot. So
it's funny. I had the opportunity all day to shoot. Lisa's downstairs painting Christmas gifts. She bought old-timey wooden sleds, and she paints Christmas scenes on them. And people buy them off of her for Christmas.
Oh, very cool.
So that's what she's doing downstairs. Dylan's playing PlayStation. So I came up here. I thought, I got all day to shoot. No, I sat on the floor and I rearranged my He-Man figures. I rearranged my He-Man figures up here. Then I started popping off pieces and remaking them better. And then by the time I realized
making your own custom, that is such a cool feature about that line that you can make your own figures.
One of the ones I did was Battle Armor Skeletor had 2 fists.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the fact that the regular Skeletor didn't.
Right.
So I gave him another fist so he could dual wield his Havoc staff, and that way I could pose him like this.
Nice. So
I got him kind of back to back.
I got him driving the Land Shark, so he's got both his fists. So he's holding both his handles.
Well, I had to take Battle Cat and Panther off this shelf to make more room for figures. Put Battle Cat, Panther, and I bought the new He-Man and Skeletor with a vintage head. So
I haven't seen those yet.
Amazon, $14.99.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know if I'm going to get them because it's just the same 2 figures with the 2 heads that we already got from Battle Armor.
Well, what sucks, doesn't suck, is Skeletor comes with a solid sword instead of a half sword with that version.
Really?
And
I think they both do. Don't they? They both come with full swords.
I think so.
I think that's something somebody was talking about is that they give them full swords, so the half sword gimmick goes away now that they have these newer figures. But I've got both my Battle Armor He-Mans driving a vehicle. So my regular first issue Battle Armor He-Man is driving my vintage Attack Track. And then my shiny Battle Armor He-Man is flying the Wind Raider. So they have also both got 2 closed fists.
See, I've got Fisto flying the Wind Raider. Triclops is flying one Sky Sled. Man-at-Arms is flying the other because I bought one was on clearance. So I got a good guy and a bad guy one. Land Shark, driven by Merman because it's a shark. And then I got He-Man and Skeletor on there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, since I've got the Lop Merman, he's displayed on the shelf. I put the regular Merman and the Land Shark. Now I need Lop Beastman, Web Store.
I didn't get Lop Merman, but I got that Lop because he looks too much like other Merman, right? I know that the differences in the design, but they look too much alike. Same thing. I'm not going to get the Lop Stratos because it's just Stratos in different color.
Well, see, I missed that first.
Lop Beastman, he's completely different from Formation Beastman. So I had to get them both.
This thing doesn't look anything like the other Merman.
Yeah, you're right, but they look similar enough to me where to me they still look like 2 versions of the same character. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So in my the weird way my brain works, right? if I look at both of those mermans on the shelf, I know that I'm looking at two different versions of merman.
Did you get the white girl Evelyn?
I did.
I got her. I have her displayed with Keldor and Kronos, so it looks like a before.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Now I've got my Lop Beastman and my Filmation Beastman. I can look at them on the shelf together because they're not that far from each other. And in my head, go, those are two different characters.
See, that's why I kind of look at this merman, like the Lop merman's merman, and the other one's these soldiers.
Yeah. What is my Fisto doing? I have no idea where Fisto is. I can't see him right now. Oh, there he is. Fisto's being sucked by Mosquitor. That sounded good for Fisto at first, but then it wasn't. But I like the idea of Merman driving the land shark. That's actually a really good idea. That's a really good idea.
All right, so hold on. I gotta do this. I gotta do this while the chat's active. No, dominoes. There they go.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I did back here with these primes a minute ago when you were talking about that ramp that I knocked over. Yeah, see, to me, that still looks like the same two characters. It's two different. I'm still seeing two mermans.
Okay.
You know, to me, I'm still looking at two mermans. Where with Beastman, I'm looking at two different characters in my head.
Well, now I got to redo that whole display when we get off here.
That's why I didn't want to pull that El Cid, that Alien Attack El Cid off the shelf because I was afraid I was going to knock over the figures that were in front of him. And sure enough, that's what I did. I knocked them all over. In fact, this guy's still all wonky.
I wish they molded more of these figures to have the sword storage in the back.
Yeah, agreed. There's so many improvements. I agree, Benjamin. Lop Merman is better. I agree. But it's just one of those weird. I'm not a completist with. I'm not. I have no intention of being a completist with Motu. Because I got way too many other things I also collect.
Well, it's starting to piss me off because I can't find any of them.
Ghostbusters, plus video games, plus props and costumes and all of that. So it's just one of those things that when I saw Lop Merman, I was like, I already got a Merman. And I mean, I saw Lop Merman on the shelf like 3 or 4 times, and I passed on them every time. Ninjor, I saw Ninjor on shelves a couple of times, and I never picked them up, just because. That's just a dumb looking figure to me.
He just looks like a Dollar General knockoff of him.
Exactly. He looks like a Dollar General ninja figure.
But I don't know what it was about Evil Lynn. I mean, that white version, I bought that one like that.
I did pick her up, and I have them. So I have yellow lemon lime Evil Lynn attempting to enter Castle Grayskull and fighting the white sorceress, and then I've got regular vanilla colored Evil Lynn fighting Tila. And so Tila, I've got her without the armor. So she looks like the Filmation Tila.
That's what I've done. And
but then I've got Green Goddess. I've got her with the Cobra armor because that's what she looked like in the mini comics. And again, my weird brain, that's two different characters because in the mini comics, they were two different characters. Now this guy doesn't want to stand straight. Ugh.
All right. Well, I'm over here dancing, buddy. I need to go pee.
You gotta go pee-pee? Okay. Yeah. PPR has to go pee-pee.
I do. And I can hear them downstairs. I need to go spend some time with the family tonight.
What? Oh, well, okay. So Nemesis was asking, what is Lop? And about 20 people replied, Lords of Power. So, I see. I replied.
Yeah, you did. Every time I hit enter, I'm like, I'm...
Huh?
I said every time I hit enter, I'm like, I'm Bert. And I got to be careful because now our sides are switched. I was thinking earlier, I said, this is Bert. He has to sign off tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, what I do is, because I usually open up the YouTube chat anyway, so I can also moderate on that. Because remember, that's another reason why I like to have the YouTube chat open on another window, is because YouTube warns us when there's a flagged comment and gives us the option to hide or to show. And we're all moderators on our own on each other's pages, if you remember.
That's right. I thought this one did too.
So if
I'm thinking of premieres. Yeah, you're right.
Right. So if YouTube flags a comment, we don't see it on StreamYard, but we see it on the YouTube chat, and then we can decide whether we want to show it or not. So that's another thing. So because I have them both open, when you're streaming, like last night, I had the YouTube page open and I was commenting on that, and that's why it wasn't showing up as you; it was showing up as me, because I wasn't commenting from StreamYard, I was commenting from YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, buddy. Well, thanks for joining me tonight, and this is, as always, fun. I mean, it's 2 nights in a row now. We are at 2.5 hours, so we are going to cut it off right there. We got 23 people in the chat. I hate cutting this off when we got people coming in to watch, but thanks again for joining. As always, this is so much fun. I just love hanging out with you guys, and I think everybody can see how much we love hanging out with each other. Like, we can just go on and on and on.
Yeah, I don't think we could hide that at all.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, for everybody that doesn't know or didn't hear this earlier, like earlier today when we were prepping for this live review thing, dumb idea that I came up with, we got on here and Patriot Prime and I were in the studio talking to each other for like an hour and a half, just going over shit and just bullshit. So I mean, that's just how the way we always are. So thanks for joining me as always, buddy. And everybody that joined tonight, thank you for joining. Thanks for Nemesis. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Thank you so very much for that. Appreciate it. For everybody that dropped the super chats, thank you guys so very much. As always, I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed that live unboxing and review. Let me know. I'll do more if you guys like that. As always, give me a go. Check out Patriot Prime. Subscribe. Hit that bell icon. Notifications. Become a channel member. Deluxe Baldwin, who was here earlier, go check him out. Deluxe Baldwin had a live stream earlier today, and he was telling his watchers to come and watch this video. So
we all really support each other. I mean, It was mentioned in the chat earlier. We will not talk down about other YouTubers whatsoever, but we support like each other. I mean, we'll
absolutely,
and like even the fans that we meet, we support the fan. We like to interact with people.
Yep.
That's a great thing about this.
You see us at conventions and like, I was afraid to talk to you guys. Come and talk to us. Unless we're eating, then leave us alone.
Yes. I'm sitting there with a burger in my face. You don't come talk to
me. Sure, I'll take a picture of you. If you ask me for a picture when I got food in my mouth, I'm opening my mouth for that picture.
Yeah, here's a pickle on my tongue.
But go check out Deluxe Baldwin, Hail Hasbro Reviews, subscribe, hit the notifications, become a channel member. Check out Patriot Prime, subscribe, notifications, channel member. Check me out, subscribe, channel members. As always, leave me a comment, give me some thumbs up, subscribe. Love the military grade margaritas. Yes, we can still go and talk so many stories about TF.
Oh my gosh. We'll save that for next weekend.
Yeah, we'll save that for the next one. So as always, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time. You want to do your hua?
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget, we almost killed a guy. Hua!
See you guys.